Beatty back to Martin with 3. Across the timeline with 2. To the basket. Lefty left. Good! And they call a foul! They call a foul! The clock is at 0. Blocked by Shoeboy. Rebound grab by Austin. Bobs to Greg. Turns. Fires. 3. Got it! He hit the 3.
Smith into the forecourt. Down to 1 second. Smith puts it up at the buzzer and puts it in!
Top of the key to Greenberg. 3 ball up and in.
Pranos with it, out to Getty, 1 second, heave at the buzzer, no good, free throw wins the district championship.
Fields fakes a handoff, goes to the basket, righty layup, no good, got it back, put it up, put it in, and a foul to go with it, a chance for a 3-point play, and Kennedy back on top.
For supporting all of our high school sports broadcasts all season on News Talk 790 WPIC on Sports Radio 96.7. Now it's time to go to the court with our countdown to tip-off show with our game announcers,
Ryan Briggs and Chris Burtch.
And this afternoon here on Sports Radio 96.7, tip-off coming up at 6 o'clock. It will be the PIAA Class 4A quarterfinals in boys basketball live from Huntingdon High School. Hi, everybody. Ryan Briggs here along with Chris Burtch. Chris, we are here. Sharon and Berks Catholic down to the quarterfinals in the Commonwealth. Only 8 teams left in 4A. 2 outstanding teams. Berks Catholic, the District 3 champions. Sharon, of course, District 10 runners-up. Should be a lot of fun. 2 outstanding basketball teams.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You think about the familiarity of the teams that you and I have, kind of covered all year. Here we are at Huntingdon High School, a place that I've never been and certainly not been here with you. And this Berks Catholic team, of course, just a terrific collection of talent. They have a superstar in the 6'2 combo guard, Kingston McCoy. And, this Sharon team, my line on them, Briggsy, is this is a team that started the year with high expectations. And as the season has gone along, this veteran team with some youngsters mixed in, they have found a way to get maybe 15 to 20 points better than they were a month and a half ago.
The Sharon Tigers 20-8. Berks Catholic is 23-5. Winner moves to the state semifinals next Friday. Don't forget there's a full week between the quarterfinals and semifinals this year. Winner of this gets either Cathedral Prep or North Catholic. The teams are out on the floor right now warming up. For today's game, Sharon is off to the left, and the Berks Catholic Saints are off to the right. We have, of course, video coverage tonight on Facebook Live, on Sports Radio 96.7 Facebook Live. And our video tonight is sponsored by the American Legion Post 299 of Sharon and the Hudson Corporation. So we thank both of those outstanding organizations and companies for joining us tonight for our state quarterfinal action. Chris and I are going to take a break. When we come back, we'll talk about the teams. We'll visit with the head coach of the Sharon Tigers, Lewis Brown, and we'll have the Minuteman Press and one-stop mail starting lineups. More pregame, comes up after this on Sports Radio 96.7.
Sign up now for our unparalleled water delivery service and enjoy free delivery straight to your doorstep. Whether you need water for your home or office, Herman's delivers premium quality water that's crisp, refreshing, and pure. Make the smart choice today. Experience convenience and hydration like never before. Visit our website at hermanswater.com/free delivery to get started and never worry about running out of water again.
You're independent. So are we. We're a locally owned independent bank. Because of that, we make our loan decisions right here at the bank. You don't have to wait for some out-of-town loan committee to get together. We offer fast, quick answers on your loan requests.
Mercer County State Bank. Member FDIC. Your community bank. Online at mcsbank.bank.
Craving delicious snacks while making a difference? Discover the Tech Snack Box. This snack box offers a delightful mix of sweet and savory treats available for monthly, bi-monthly, quarterly subscriptions, or as a one-time purchase. Perfect for college students, it's a thoughtful gift for birthdays, graduations, or as a simple thank you. Convenient nationwide shipping available. Visit TechSnackBox.com. The Tech program is proudly offered by the Shenango Valley Urban League. Enjoy snacks and support a cause.
Ready to hit the road with confidence? Mancino's Driving School is your go-to destination for top-notch driving education. Whether you're a teen or an adult, Mancino's experienced instructors ensure you're equipped with essential skills and safety tips. Offering flexible schedules and personalized lessons, Mancino's Driving School make learning to drive convenient and effective. Visit our website at mancinosdrivingschool.com to enroll today and begin your journey toward becoming a safe, independent driver.
Countdown to Tip-Off is brought to you by Minuteman Press and One Stop Mail in Hermitage. Minuteman Press and One Stop Mail for all your printing, marketing, and mailing needs.
We are back here at Huntingdon High School, home of the Bearcats. I'm Ryan Briggs along with Chris Burtch. We have Art Shannon back in the studio producing our game on Sports Radio 96.7. We are also live tonight, video on Sports Radio 96.7 Facebook Live. And our video tonight brought to you in part by Hudson Companies. Hudson Companies, building your vision brick by brick. Trust them with your general construction, real estate development, or real estate investment. Visit them at hudsoncompanies.net. Tonight's video also sponsored by the Sharon American Legion Post 299. Sharon American Legion Post 299, proud supporters of the Sharon Tigers and our community. So, Chris, obviously the Sharon Tigers have given everybody in the city of Sharon and the surrounding area a lot to be proud of this year. 20-8. Interesting, last year Sharon winning 20 games, winning the league title, but did not get out of interdistrict play.
Right.
This year, 20 wins again, but now here among the final 8. The Tigers, and as you said in the first segment, a lot of veterans, some new guys working in. This team has really played well second half of the season. Yeah,
I mean, and that's what a difference, right? You said it, that they won 20 games last year. Right now sitting at 20-8, but when I interviewed Derek Douglas after Tuesday's game, he said, we had such a bad taste in our mouth after last year. We wanted to make it right this year. And this is what he was talking about. He was talking about, getting to the district finals as they did. He was talking about getting into the big dance, the state tournament, and winning some games, and they've done that. And here they are, playing certainly one of the better teams in all of Eastern Pennsylvania in the state quarterfinals here in a great facility here in Central Pennsylvania. So it should be a lot of fun. And this senior group, right? So much to be said about it. Derek Douglas, Levi Hailstock, Owen Schenker. Along with those younger guys, this has really been a group that has come together, and I think, I don't have anything to quantify this, but I think they're at least 10, if not 15 points better as a team than they were a month and a half ago.
Chris, we are both, I would think I'm fairly knowledgeable about basketball. You are very knowledgeable, longtime coach, very, state playoff coach, all that. How many teams make long runs, whether it is in high school basketball, with the March Madness that's upcoming collegiately,
Sure.
Whatever level, college basketball or professionally, how many teams make long runs without good guard play?
None. That's an easy one, yeah. I thought this was going to be a tough quiz. Yeah, no, there's no doubt, and you nailed it, right? All three of those seniors that we mentioned, Douglas, Hailstock, Schenker, they are all just incredibly mature, savvy, skilled guards. And again, if somebody said, who's Sharon's point guard, sometimes that answer, if the answer is I'm not sure, it could be so and so or so and so, sometimes that's a problematic answer. I think in the case of Sharon, it's a good answer because Sharon's got 3 of them.
And it's a lot of times like the old who's your quarterback? Well, if you have two, you have none. But in this case, Sharon, the multitude of guys. Of course, Douglas averaging 17.5 points per game. He's number 3 all-time at Sharon, 1,250 career points. And by the way, they've been playing basketball at Sharon for about 110-plus years, going back to after World War I, making a state title appearance in 1920. So they played a few games at Sharon High School, but then Halestock at 17 a game, Owen Schenker averaging 11.5 per game. They're all in double figures in the playoffs, but a fourth player is averaging double figures in scoring in the playoffs. That's Cedric Boyd, the 6'2 freshman, averaging 9 for the season overall, the 28 games. But in the postseason, he's averaging 12.7. You have 4 guys averaging double figures. That's a pretty good recipe.
That's a pretty good recipe. And again, you mentioned Cedric Boyd, the freshman. The physicality that he played with on Tuesday against Bell Vernon, I had to keep reminding myself, this is a 15-year-old freshman. He was, up to that challenge because Bell Vernon had huge, well-muscled bodies, and Boyd was he was banging around in there like the best of them, scoring in traffic. He is a special player, special freshman for sure.
Sharon 20-8, Tigers in the state quarterfinals once again, and this is Sharon's 17th all-time trip to the state quarterfinals. Sharon 10-6 all-time in the quarterfinals and 35-22 all-time in the PIAA tournament. Berks Catholic 7-10 all-time in the PIAA playoffs. It is a relatively new school, if you will, formed in 2011 when Reading Holy Name and Reading Central Catholic were merged by the Allentown Diocese into Berks Catholic. And the Saints, they have been an outstanding program really since day one. Of course, Holy Name and Reading Central Catholic were both very good. Central Catholic played in the state title game a couple of times, losing to George Jr. in the mid-'90s. Holy Name lost to Kennedy in the 98 title game. So both of those teams played for state titles in 98, lost to Mercer County teams.
Wow.
But this 2024-2025 Berks Catholic team is a very, very strong outfit. Like Sharon, great guard play led by the outstanding Kingston McCoy, who's closing in on 1,000 points. He's only a junior, by the way. We'll talk about Snip Esterly's team when we come back. Don't forget, we'll visit with head coach Lou Brown and have the Minuteman Press and One Stop Mail starting lineups as the pregame continues from Huntington Area High School on Sports Radio 96.7.
Community is more than just houses, buildings, and streets. It's the people who live and work and contribute to making life for themselves and the people around them better. Attorney Bill Motor believes in the young people who are this community's future. Attorney Bill Motor would like to say good luck to all the players, coaches, band members, and cheerleaders.
All right, Ryan Briggs back with you on our Facebook feed. Of course, we're having a little bit of a tech issue back at the studio. One of those things that's nobody's fault, but just has to be ironed out. We want to, of course, remind you after the game that we will have the Reinhardt's Insurance Player of the Game and the Lock, Stock, and Barrel Sub of the Game. Throughout the night, we'll have updates on other games in the PIAA tournament, including Kennedy Catholic and Bishop McCourt Girls. That game is on News Talk 790 WPIC, as well as on Sports Radio 96.7 Facebook Live.
10 championship team, as they are the February Bays Pub and Grill Mercer County Team of the Month. Lakeview Boys Basketball, the February Bays Team of the Month. For more information, go to BaysPubandGrill.com.
Countdown to Tip-Off is brought to you by Minuteman Press and One Stop Mail in Hermitage. Minuteman Press and One Stop Mail for all your printing, marketing, and mailing needs.
We are back here at Huntingdon High School. Ryan Briggs, Chris Burtch with you. Art Shannon back in the studio producing our game. Sharon taking on Berks Catholic. We took a deep look at the Sharon Tigers in our previous segment, and now switching the page, if you will, to tonight's designated home team at Berks Catholic. The Saints 23-5 overall, champions of District 3, which is always loaded in every sport, but especially basketball. And Berks Catholic this year plays in the Berks County Interscholastic Athletic Association. It's a large conference, has 4 different divisions in it.
Yeah.
Berks is the only 4A team. Everybody else is 6A, that being Reading, Muhlenberg, Wilson, Governor Mifflin. Governor Mifflin and Wilson both making the second round of the state tournament in 6A.
Yeah.
Berks went 10-2 in that division. I don't think we have to say much more. This is a really, really good team.
This is a really good team, right? I mean, that's you're talking about playing, the best teams any classification in the entire Commonwealth every Tuesday and Friday night. I mean that's really what you're talking about when you're talking about playing those teams. So I mean, Upper St. Clair and McDowell beat teams from that conference in the last round of states, but we know how good those two teams are in Western PA, and you go through the grinder of this, the entire season, and you have 5 losses. You're the district champ. That just tells you that this team is deep, they're skilled, they have good chemistry, and they know how to win.
And pretty well coached as well. Snip Esterly, 14th year at Berks Catholic. 295-94 record. He has 837 wins as a coach.
Wow.
At various stops throughout Berks County and the surrounding Reading area. Berks Catholic, they have a big-time scorer. Kingston McCoy, 6'2 junior guard, averaging 21.5 points per game this year. He was the BCIAA Player of the Year.
Yeah.
So, again, in that conference with all those huge schools, he's the Player of the Year, and rightfully so. 992 career points as a junior. And if he gets loose tonight, it might be a long night for the Sharon Tigers.
Yeah, I mean, he's one of those. He's a player. And, I always kind of used to joke about this as a coach. There were guys players that averaged 20 a game or so, and you could design a defense, right? You could say, well, we're going to try to do this and this, and maybe slow them down, maybe have them have half or 2/3 of their average, He's a guy. He just plays basketball. You can't box and one him. You can't try to face guard him. I mean, all of that stuff. He's just too good for all of that. What you have to try to do, is try to get the ball out of his hands, make somebody else make plays. And then here's the big thing, Ryan, in the state playoffs. Sharon has to score tonight to keep up with this team.
It's got to be a game. Probably going to be in the 60s at least, if not the 70s. Right, Chris?
Right. I would agree with that 100%. I mean, Sharon better have that much if they're going to be in this game, right? And that's not I'm not saying that Sharon doesn't have a chance or anything like that. What I'm saying is we're beyond designing a defense to try to win 38-35 here, right? I mean, these teams now, if you score, you have a chance. If you don't, the other team is going to score, and it could be a long night.
Berks Catholic, of course, far from a one-man band. Zach Susky, who was a starting quarterback for a pretty good Berks Catholic football team as well, averaging 13 points per game. He's been in double figures 19 times. He was honorable mention BCIAA this year. And then Gavin Welker, who comes off the bench, averaging about 7.5 per game. A really impressive freshman, Carmelo Harper, averaging 6 per game. He scored 15 against Bishop McDevitt.
Wow.
Coming down the stretch. Berks Catholic, if you put too much focus on McCoy, and certainly he warrants a lot of defensive focus.
Yeah.
The other guys can really burn you too.
Yeah, I mean, and it's one of those things where let's try to put it into perspective. Altamir, Kozik, Gisa, these other starters for them, not to mention the 2 guys off the bench that you mentioned. Yeah, they only average 4, 5, 6 points a game, but what would they average if you put them on other teams?
Exactly.
I mean, they're really skilled and really good, and there's no question.
When we come back, we'll visit with Sharon head coach Lewis Brown. The Tigers in the state quarterfinals for the 17th time in program history. We'll get his thoughts. Don't forget, we also have the Minuteman Press and One Stop Mail starting lineups. We will have more pregame after this on Sports Radio 96.7.
Hello, Shell Restoration. May I help you? Hello?
Oh, I was waiting for the beep. Or the part that tells me what button to press?
Nope, I'm a real person.
Great. I've been leaving messages all day to try and compare prices on my roof.
Well, we can have one of our project managers call you to set up an appointment within an hour and be at your house for an estimate within 24 hours.
Wow, that's service.
Well, that's what we specialize in.
Shell Restoration, the area's #1 roofing, siding, windows, and gutter installer. Call today for a free estimate, 800-663-8103, or look for @Shell Restoration on Facebook.
Unlock your business potential with Hermitage Minuteman Press. From eye-catching designs to professional printing, Hermitage Minuteman Press are your local experts. Boost your brand with stunning business cards, brochures, banners, apparel, and more. The Hermitage Minuteman Press team ensures top-quality results with lightning-fast turnaround. Plus, their marketing solutions will take you to the next level. Elevate your image and stand out from the competition. Experience excellence in printing and marketing at Minuteman Press today. Minuteman Press, 3170 East State Street in Hermitage. Online at hermitage.minutemanpress.com or follow them on Facebook. Mention this ad and receive 10% off your first order.
Countdown to Tip-Off is brought to you by Minuteman Press and One Stop Mail in Hermitage. Minuteman Press and One Stop Mail for all your printing, marketing, and mailing needs.
We're back on Sports Radio 96.7, and I'm joined by Sharon head coach Lou Brown. And Coach, just a couple days removed, certainly from one of the biggest victories in the history of the Sharon boys basketball program. You guys got a great second-round state playoff win against Bell Vernon. Again, has it been a challenge to kind of like focus these guys in, or has it been like, we know how this feels, we want to do it again?
Yeah, it's kind of like we know how this feels, we want to do it again. Some of the younger guys I got to reel in a little bit because we need them on scout team, and some of them aren't playing. But I remind them guys that next year, 2 years, this is going to be you, So with my older guys and my upperclassmen as the starters, I think we want to do this again. We know how this feels. We know what it takes to get it done, and we want to do it again. And it's exciting for them and myself.
We were talking a little bit off air. Your seniors, Schenker, Halestock, Douglas. Just guys that's at this point they're like adults in the as far as mentality and maturity playing this game, and you just have to love to see how focused those guys have been through this whole playoff run.
Yes, they've been extremely focused, getting after each other, and the underclassmen, Cedric and Joff and Ethan and them guys, and it makes my job a whole lot easier. I mean, I still get after them guys, but it makes my job a whole lot easier when you got three seniors like that they're loving this run we're on, and they want to keep it going, and they love to win, and they love to compete.
I thought Lampkins was a key for you the other day against Bell Vernon. He was just, it seems like he got every loose ball. Yeah,
he got every loose ball. He was getting on the floor. I think Smith came in, got a couple rebounds. But Lampkins, he's been guarding the best player. He's been wanting that. Like I told the newspaper the other day, he's been wanting that. Coach, I want to guard that guy, and I want to by myself. I don't want any help. And depending on the game plan, he's willing to accept that challenge and get it done for us.
This Berks Catholic team, obviously a great collection of talented players. They've got a star in McCoy. They've got a whole bunch of other good players. What are some of your general thoughts about this team?
McCoy, he's under control. He's very good, but he's under control. He doesn't let people speed him up or let him make mistakes. So that concerns me. They don't settle. They can shoot the ball. They don't settle. McCoy likes to drive to the hoop. He's very good, extremely good. So that and their help defense. I think we'll see a lot of heavy help in the gaps when Levon Dare gets the ball. So that concerns me a little bit if we can knock down some shots or we can slide and cover or cut. So just some things like that. And I'm sure they're very well coached also.
A couple of keys for your team to have some success and move on to the state semifinals.
I think we have to not settle for shots, and I think rebound. The rebound is always key. Rebounding. I'm not saying we have to out-rebound the team, but it can't be. We can't get beat on the rebounds by a large margin. I think our defense, getting teams to play our style during the game, getting the teams to play our pace. Even though I think we could play both, but getting teams that we play to play a different style of basketball, rushing shots, and making too many passes or traveling or whatever it is that helps us win. Just getting teams to do that, and I think as long as we play our basketball, we'll be just fine.
Coach, congrats on getting to this point. 75 and sunny. You had a great season when it's 75 and sunny, and you're still playing basketball. Congrats on all of that, and certainly best wishes tonight.
Yes, thank you. Yes, when it's warm outside like this, that's where I still want to be coaching, and I'm glad to be still coaching. And we'll see what happens after tonight. Hopefully I'm still coaching tomorrow too.
Those are the thoughts of Sharon head coach Lou Brown as he gets his Tigers ready for the state quarterfinal game here live from Huntingdon High School. Pregame continues on Sports Radio 96.7.
Gift for birthdays, graduations, or as a simple thank you. Convenient nationwide shipping available. Visit TechSnackBox.com. The Tech program is proudly offered by the Shenango Valley Urban League. Enjoy snacks and support a cause.
Imagine a bathroom that's not just a room, but a sanctuary. At Warner's Homes and Improvements, they believe in taking the time to get it right. That's why they are proud to introduce their bathroom installation service, where done in a day is a thing of the past. Experience the difference of a bathroom designed for you, not the clock. Visit Warner's Homes and Improvements on Route 19 in Mercer or at warnerconstruction.com. Warner's Homes and Improvements, where your bathroom is our masterpiece. Don't rush perfection.
The tax team at Reed & Daly Associates is the area's #1 income tax service. Reed & Daly built their practice one client at a time and are proud supporters of student athletes, boosters, bands, and other school activities to keep our diverse community moving forward. When it comes to business or taxes, Reed & Daly Associates will fight for you and help you reach the top of your game. Reed & Daly Associates on South Buell Farm Drive in Hermitage and online at reedanddaly.com.
Countdown to Tip-Off is brought to you by Minuteman Press and One Stop Mail in Hermitage. Minuteman Press and One Stop Mail for all your printing, marketing, and mailing needs.
We are back here at Huntingdon Area High School. Ryan Briggs and Chris Burtch with you. Looks like the Sharon fan bus has made it here.
Yes.
Coming over Hill and Dale to the area. And Chris, a key or two in your estimation tonight before we get to the Minuteman Press and One Stop Mail starting lineups.
Yeah, I think Coach Brown really said it best. You know, they're going to have to make Berks Catholic uncomfortable with their defense. You know, again, I just said in the previous segment, they're not going to stop them, but you just got to make them uncomfortable, make them play Sharon's game, and then I think Sharon, they got to have a big night from some of their stars.
Time now for tonight's starting lineups. And the starting lineups, as always, are brought to you by Minuteman Press and One Stop Mail of Hermitage. Minuteman Press and One Stop Mail for all of your printing, marketing, and mailing needs. Give them a follow on Facebook. Minuteman Press and One Stop Mail of Hermitage. First for Berks Catholic, which is the designated home team tonight. Head coach Snip Esterly will line them up this way. The guards are Kingston McCoy, 6'2 junior. McCoy comes in averaging 21.5 points per game. He'll be joined in the backcourt by Brady Altamar, 5'9 junior, averaging 3 points per game. The third guard is Jackson Kozik, a 6' junior. Kozik comes in averaging 3.5 per game. Up front, Zach Susky, 6' senior, averaging 13 per game. And rounding out the starting five, it's Johnny Gisa, a 6'1 sophomore, averaging 1.5 points per game. Susky, McCoy, Altamar, Kozik, and Gisa for Berks Catholic. For the Sharon Tigers, they are the visitors tonight. Head coach Lewis Brown will deploy this starting five. The guards are Derek Douglas, 6' senior, averaging 17.5 points per game. Also for the Tigers will be Levi Hailstock, 6' senior, averaging 17 points per game. The third guard is Owen Schenker. Schenker, 6' senior, averaging 11.5 per night. Up front, Cedric Boyd, 6'2 freshman. Boyd averaging 9 points per game. And the fifth starter is Jafir Lampkins, 6'1 sophomore. Lampkins averaging 3.6 points per game. Lampkins, Douglas, Hailstock, Boyd, and Schenker for Sharon. Your officials tonight are Wally Reimer, Mike Baum, and Will Hoffman. We will take our final pregame break. We'll come back with tonight's opening tip. It's Berks Catholic and Sharon in the PIAA Class 4A quarterfinals coming up next on Sports Radio 96.7 and Sports Radio 96.7 Facebook Live.
Checking account at Grove City Area Federal Credit Union. At the Grove City Area Federal Credit Union, you get a free checking account, which offers no minimum balance, no monthly service fees, and bank anytime, anywhere on your favorite device. Download the Grove City Area Federal Credit Union mobile app, which offers you 24/7 account access and remote deposit. See them at one of their 2 locations in Grove City or online at gcafcu.org. Member NCUA, Equal Housing and Equal Opportunity Lender.
This is XYZ Insurance. How can I help?
I have a question about my home policy.
Okay, question about phone policy.
Home policy.
Okay, gnome policy.
HOME, home.
Technology is great, but sometimes it's better to talk with a real person. With Erie Insurance, you have a caring, independent agent who's with you from beginning to end.
We don't have any HOMEs on record.
Call Reinhardt's Insurance, 724-342-2291. Go to erieinsurance.com for company licensure and product details.
Stay warm this winter with a checking account at Grove City Area Federal Credit Union. At the Grove City Area Federal Credit Union, you get a free checking account, which offers no minimum balance, no monthly service fees, and bank anytime, anywhere on your favorite device. Download the Grove City Area Federal Credit Union mobile app, which offers you 24/7 account access and remote deposit. See them at one of their 2 locations in Grove City or online at gcafcu.org. Member NCUA, Equal Housing and Equal Opportunity Lender.
Your hip, your knee, your shoulder, whatever has been holding you back, UPMC Orthopedic Care is where you'll find experts to help you get back to a better quality of life. UPMC is pioneering minimally invasive surgeries, and we offer personalized treatment plans and same-day surgery to get you home and moving sooner. It's your ankle, your elbow, your hand, and it's your move. Visit upmc.com/ortho to learn how UPMC can help.
The first quarter is brought to you by the Grove City Area Federal Credit Union. Banking, but better.
Welcome back to Huntingdon Ryan Briggs. Chris Burtch with you tonight. Starting lineups being introduced. We gave them to you moments ago. The Minuteman Press and one-stop male starting lineups, but we can quickly recap them. Sharon going with Jafir Lampkins, Derek Douglas, Levi Hailstock, Cedric Boyd, and Owen Schenker. Berks Catholic will have Zach Susky, Kingston McCoy, Brady Altamar, Jackson Kozik, and Johnny Gisa. As a reminder, tonight's video brought to you in part by the Hudson Companies. Hudson Companies, building your vision brick by brick. Trust them with your general construction, real estate development, or real estate investment. Visit them at hudsoncompanies.net. Tonight's video also brought to you in part by the Sharon American Legion Post 299. The Sharon American Legion Post 299, proud supporters of the Sharon Tigers and our community.
Yeah, great stuff, Briggsy. Really appreciate them doing that. Lots of, I'm told, lots of great listening parties going on back in Sharon land. Coach Brown's mom organized one, and so there's a whole bunch of people watching and listening to us back there. So appreciate all that, all of our sponsors.
Don't forget after the game, whether Reinhardt's Insurance player of the game as well as the lock, stock, and barrel sub of the game, as Sharon meets Berks Catholic in the PIAA quarterfinals. Sharon, the road team in the black jerseys, orange numbers and letters outlined in white, orange trim for the Tigers. Berks Catholic in the home whites with old gold numbers and letters outlined in black and old gold trim. Very much like Grove City, the color scheme.
Yeah.
And of course, Sharon went 1-1 against the Eagles this year. But when Sharon won, Sharon was wearing the black jerseys.
That's right.
It was at Grove City.
Yeah, that's right. The old, that's the Vegas gold, right? That's. Yeah, so
Vegas gold, old gold, maybe a little bit like New Orleans Saints.
Yeah, right. Yeah, they're a little lighter than Grove City, but yeah, it should be a great one. I love it that the Sharon fan bus got here. That's awesome. What a great environment.
Maybe they didn't want to listen to us, Chris. McCoy jumping center for Berks Catholic, knocks it away from Cedric Boyd, and we are underway. The state quarterfinals at Huntington. Back between the circles is Susky. Sharon comes out in the man-to-man. McCoy near wing. Working on Lampkins, pulls up foul line jumper, rattles around and it drops in.
Yeah, he can get a shot anytime he wants to.
And quickly 2-0 the lead, and now Sharon's first crack at it. Kingston McCoy, .994 in his career, by the way. Right side, Schenker, 3, good. Owen Schenker hits the 3. Sharon on top, 3-2.
Yeah, just that quick little hitter there for Schenker to come from the block to the corner. knock down the shot.
1-2-2 from Sharon. Nearly results in a turnover, but Susky able to get the hand on it. And now the Saints will set up the offense. Driving right of the lane is Altamar, driving kick near corner. 3 on the way. It is long, put up by Susky. Weak side rebound.
Wow.
McCoy kept it alive. And it will be a second opportunity for Berks Catholic. McCoy left wing. 25-footer. Rims out, no good. Rebound yanked down by Cedric Boyd.
There he is, the freshman again. Big rebound.
Outlet to Douglas on the near side. Top of the key. 3. Hailstock got it. Levi Hailstock hits the 3. 6-2 Sharon.
6-2 Sharon, just like that. And the Tigers are controlling the tempo, too.
Tigers in the 1-2-2 with Douglas up top. McCoy will fire it near side to Susky. Right corner with it now is Kozik, and they swing it back out towards midcourt to Gisa. 6:26 to go, first quarter. 6-2 Sharon with the lead. Right side, 3 put up by Susky on the way. It's no good. Boyd with the rebound after some nice box outs from Sharon.
Yeah, great box out by Sharon.
Tigers moving right to left in this first quarter. Lampkins toss it over to Douglas far side. Berks Catholic in the man-to-man. Left side, Lampkins with it. Lampkins across the lane, stumbled, they'll get him for the travel. Had an extra step in there, and first turnover of the night will give the ball back to Berks Catholic.
Yeah,
go ahead, Chris.
I was just going to say, should have been just stayed with that play. I like that play call by Coach Brown there, but yeah, should have just stayed patient with it.
First sub of the game is Carmelo Harper, impressive freshman for the Saints. 5'9" freshman. He'll shoot the 3 in the near corner. It is long, no good. Weak side board grabbed by Johnny Gisa, however. Moving up top, 3 on the way, good. Brady Altamar, he came open, he buried the 3.
Yeah, they missed the first 4 that they've taken. Knocked that one down.
6-5. Sharon's lead down to 1. Schenker into the right corner. Give it off to Douglas, drives the baseline. Swings it back out on the right wing. And Hailstock resets the offense. 5:25 to go, first quarter. Right wing with it is Hailstock, guarded by McCoy. Reversal left side to Schenker. Schenker, he's in range there, Chris.
I know. Love this staggered screen offense right here that Coach Brown runs.
Right of the lane, Schenker with it, and he'll be called for a travel. Thought they were either going to get a ball or the travel or double dribble. Either way, a clear violation.
Yeah, again, a little bit more patience by the Tigers in that offense. They can get whatever they want in that offense.
Sharon in the 1-2-2, McCoy in the backcourt with it. McCoy back to Altamar, into the forecourt now to Susky. High post with it is Gisa, and now back out to McCoy near midcourt. McCoy working on Douglas. McCoy into the lane, dumps it down low, finds Susky inside, shot no good, rebound Douglas. Douglas will bring it ahead. Douglas in on McCoy, knocked away, and it's going to go out of bounds off of Berks Catholic as it hit the leg of Altamar. No, they're going to give it to the Saints.
I saw the same thing. The Sharon folks don't like it. I saw it go off of Douglas's foot. It was loose. It went off of Douglas's foot.
So we'll be Berks Catholic ball, 6-5. Sharon with the lead. Gisa over the timeline with it against the 1-2-2. It's close to an over and back, but Altamar, he was in the forecourt, but it was close. McCoy on the left side now to Brady Altamar with 4:28 to go, first quarter. Harper into the lane to the left block, reverse slip, up and good for Carmelo Harper.
That is a quick first step. We think some things are quick first step. That's a quick first step. Wow.
And Berks Catholic retakes the lead, 7-6. Hailstock stripped. Here comes Berks into the forecourt, into the lane. Harper lays it up and in. Harper back-to-back baskets. That's a 7-0 run for the Saints, 9-6 Berks Catholic. 4 minutes to go, first quarter.
Yeah, Harper's made a huge difference right away, like you said he would.
Harper averaging 6 per game. Douglas, right of the lane. Douglas leaner glass, rim and good for Derek Douglas. Douglas getting inside for his first basket of the night.
Yeah, great take by Douglas in traffic. Finish in traffic.
9-8 Berks Catholic. 3:40 to go, first quarter. Gisa in front of the Sharon student section, far side, will hand it off to Harper. Carmelo Harper with it left of the lane, in on Boyd, pivots, looking, bounce pass inside. Susky posting up, puts it up, no good, and the rebound yanked down by Boyd for Sharon. Hailstock brings it over the timeline. Go ahead, Chris.
Sharon, one and done, right? They're doing a great job on the defensive boards.
Just the one possession where there was a couple of offensive boards.
Right.
Right of the lane. Lampkins, 15-footer short, and rebound yanked out of the air by Susky for Berks Catholic. 3:07 to go, first quarter. Teams have swapped the lead back and forth. Berks Catholic up 9-8. McCoy on the near wing. Gets a screen from Gisa. McCoy up top. 3 on the way. McCoy gets the roll. A friendly roll from McCoy. Caught the front of the rim and it dropped in.
Yeah, you got to jump out on that ball screen on him. Wow.
McCoy with 5. 997 in his career. And it's 12-8 Berks Catholic. 2:44 to go first quarter. We'll have our media timeout on the next dead ball whenever that is. Hailstock between the circles, near left wing for Douglas. Douglas back out to Hailstock, or to Lampkins, excuse me, now Hailstock. Hailstock right side, Schenker. Owen Schenker working against the man-to-man, guarded out there by Susky. Right sideline for Jafir Lampkins. Pick and roll inside to Boyd. He drives in, puts it up, missed the layup. Rebound grabbed by Hailstock. The putback no good. McCoy flies in for the rebound for Berks Catholic. A missed opportunity.
Yeah, big time. Two layups that should have been made.
Neither one goes. Instead, Berks Catholic with the ball and a 4-point lead. McCoy on the near right wing. Kingston McCoy works inside of the pick and roll. Finds Gisa posting up inside. He missed the layup. Boyd with a rebound. So it evened out, Chris.
Evened out, right. Yeah, two layups that should have been made.
Lampkins will hand it off to Hailstock with 1:44 to go first quarter. 4-point lead for Berks Catholic, 12-8. Hailstock being harassed by McCoy. Boy, McCoy is long, Chris.
Yeah, he's really right.
Lampkins in the right corner, back over to Hailstock. Hailstock drives baseline, tiptoes the baseline, and works it back to Douglas left wing. Derek Douglas guarded out there by Altamar. Salim Smith, Ethan Engelmore at the table for Sharon. Go ahead, Chris.
I like it when Sharon's patient here in this offense. They can run this forever.
Right wing, Lampkins with it. Lampkins working on Harper. Drive inside, deflected away, looking for Boyd, but it's dug out of there by Brady Altamar for Berks Catholic. Ahead to Susky with 1:06 to go first quarter.
Yeah, all 3 turnovers, not forced, you know.
Susky on the near side, cross court over to Gisa. Top of the key to McCoy. McCoy step back, work at left side. Gisa's open, high arcing 3, no good. Rebound tipped out by Susky. Finds Harper right of the lane. Harper to the block. Harper puts it up and in. Harper
goodness.
Exploding to the hoop. He has 6.
Yeah, he is a jet. He's an absolute jet.
It is a 12-2 run for Berks Catholic, 14-8. 36 seconds to go first quarter. Douglas right wing with it. Douglas between the legs with the dribble. Derek Douglas into the lane. Pulls up with the right hand. No good. A rebound grabbed out of there by Berks Catholic. Altamar with it. Now the Saints can go for the final shot of the quarter as we're down to 21 seconds.
Yeah.
And the ball, not surprisingly, in the hands of Kingston McCoy. We've had, one stoppage in the whole quarter.
Yeah.
No fouls. So obviously Sharon has some fouls to give at the end of the quarter.
Yeah.
McCoy with it, working on Boyd. McCoy to the block, up with the right hand and good for Kingston McCoy. 7 for McCoy, and the heave on the way by Hailstock, and that is the end of the first quarter. A strong finish for Berks Catholic. The Saints lead Sharon 16-8. Chris and I will come back with quarter number 2 after this here on Sports Radio 96.7.
Financial Partners, honoring our past, expanding our future. 2 firms coming together to serve clients in Grove City, Western PA, and beyond. Confluence Financial Partners is a wealth management firm on a mission to help clients maximize their lives and legacies. Visit us at confluencefp.com. Confluence Wealth Services, Inc., DBA Confluence Financial Partners is an SEC registered investment advisor. Registration of an investment advisor does not imply any level of skill or training. Please refer to our Form ADV Part 2A and Form CRS for further information regarding our investment services and their corresponding risks at confluencefp.com.
The first quarter is brought to you by the Grove City Area Federal Credit Union. Banking, but better.
We get ready to start the second quarter. Berks Catholic 16-8 lead on Sharon, Chris.
Yeah. Yeah, and you know, a lot of things went well for Sharon in that first quarter. You know, they've been able to run that offense, and, you know, defensively they've made everything that Berks has tried to do tough. But just right at the end of the quarter, 3 turnovers in their man-to-man defense or the man-to-man offense that didn't need to be made, and then Berks went down and capitalized.
Sharon ball to start the second quarter. Tigers in the black jerseys, orange numbers and letters outlined in white, orange trim. Berks Catholic home whites, old gold numbers and letters outlined in black, old gold trim for the Saints, who lead 16-8. Ethan Engelmore checked in during the quarter break, finds Boyd, and now Schenker with it. Schenker with a ball fake, working on Harper. Schenker left of the lane, fadeaway jumper on the way. It is long, no good, and the rebound pulled down by Zach Susky for Berks Catholic. It is a 14-2 run for the Saints. after Sharon led 6-2 early.
And Susky wasn't even part of that, and he's their second leading scorer.
But Harper off the bench was 6. McCoy leading the way was 7. Left side, Susky with it. Susky pulls up, looking in some trouble, still looking. No hand it off now for Kozik. Jackson Kozik will give it back left side to Susky. Now between the circles to Kingston McCoy with 7 minutes to go in the first half. McCoy with it. McCoy to the left elbow, works it down low, inside wide open. A Susky layup is good. Zach Susky on cue, Chris.
Yeah, there it was, too. And everybody kind of watching McCoy, right? All 5 defenders watching McCoy. Susky just snuck behind for a wide open layup.
18-8 the score. Englemore right side. Englemore, left-hand dribble. Englemore, work it left side to Schenker. Schenker back out to Boyd on the near left wing. Douglas, top of the key with it, gets a screen, doesn't use it. Left side, Schenker, now out to Salim Smith. Douglas right wing. Tigers just need a good possession, Chris.
Yeah, right. Yep.
They've not had one on steal. Intercepted. Zusky will take it all the way. Lay it up and in. Zach Susky with 4. And Berks Catholic has a 20-8 lead. And a timeout taken by Sharon. It is a full timeout with 6:11 to go in the first quarter. We'll take a break. We'll come back after this full timeout on Sports Radio 96.7 and Sports Radio 96.7 Facebook Live.
Confluence Financial Partners, honoring our past, expanding our future. 2 firms coming together to serve clients in Grove City, Western PA, and beyond. Confluence Financial Partners is a wealth management firm on a mission to help clients maximize their lives and legacies. Visit us at confluencefp.com. Confluence Wealth Services Inc., DBA Confluence Financial Partners, is an SEC-registered investment advisor. Registration of an investment advisor does not imply any level of skill or training. Please refer to our Form ADV Part 2A and Form CRS for further information regarding our investment services and their corresponding risks at confluencefp.com.
The second quarter is brought to you by the Cash Dollar team at Confluence Financial Partners. 2 firms united to serve you. Visit us at confluencefp.com.
Sharon Tigers taking a timeout, looking to regroup. Berks Catholic with all the momentum and a 20-8 lead.
Yeah, and again, what has really been kind of cranked up a couple of notches by Berks has been their defense. All of a sudden, what kind of was easy for Sharon early on has become really difficult.
Douglas will bring it over the timeline as we approach the 6-minute mark. Douglas left of the lane, finds Owen Schenker right side, and now back up top for Douglas. Douglas back near the midcourt circle. Douglas, a senior. Number 3 all-time leading scorer at Sharon. Near side over to Schenker. Schenker, right-hand dribble, knocked away by Susky, but Schenker grabs it and works it back out to Levi Hailstock. Hailstock for Lampkins, can't handle it, it's loose, scramble for it, Susky dives on the floor, and Berks Catholic has it. Down court, McCoy left wing with it, McCoy left of the lane up top, Susky 3 on the way, no good, the rebound put in by Jafir Lampkins for Sharon. Lampkins over the timeline with it to the top of the key, finds Douglas off a screen, Douglas 3, no good off the back of the iron, rebound tracked down by Kozik.
That was a good look there by Douglas, just hurried it a little bit.
McCoy over the timeline with it. Working on Lampkins' pull-up jumper from the right block. Long, no good. Rebound snagged by Hailstock. Ahead to Lampkins on the left side. Jafir Lampkins left of the lane. Jump stop up on the right hand. It is short. Rebound Boyd with it. Boyd put back up. It doesn't go. Ball yanked down out of there by Carmelo Harper for Berks Catholic.
Yeah. Sharon missing shots that they normally make, but part of that is the speed of the game.
Driving into the lane. Shot blocked. Audemars put it up. Blocked by Boyd. Rebound Douglas on our run out. Douglas into the lane, Douglas up with the right hand, missed the layup. Rebound tipped over to Kozik for Berks Catholic, and Sharon simply cannot buy a basket.
They can't buy a basket. That one didn't fit my my statement from before. That's got to be made.
McCoy on the near wing finds Altamar. Now right side down low. Kozik tries to get it from McCoy posting up. Douglas knocked it away. Sharon will send Antoine Williams in, the 6'5" freshman. Williams making his 21st appearance of the season. Lampkins out, so a much bigger lineup for the Tigers.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
Altamar will trigger, and we have a foul. It's going to be a hold on Hailstock. Called for a hold. That's the first foul of the game.
Wow.
It comes with 4:20 to go in the second quarter.
That's amazing. And just grabbing the shirt a little bit. Is what the ref's explaining to Coach Brown.
We did not have a first quarter media timeout. Apparently not giving us a bonus in the second.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
Left wing
yeah.
Susky with it. Driving in now. Kozik puts it up and in. Jackson Kozik, first points of the evening.
Yeah.
22-8, 4 minutes to go first half. Hailstock right wing, Hailstock step back, three, good.
Nice.
Levi Hailstock hits the three.
Needed that one. Great screen by Antoine Williams, ball screen. That's exactly why he's in the game, Briggsy.
When he sets a screen, you feel it.
Yes.
22-11, 3:40 to go first half. Pass intercepted, Hailstock to steal. Hailstock over the timeline with it. Hailstock pulls up, left wing three in transition, no good. Rebound Williams with it. Williams gets tied up. We have a jump ball, and the arrow belongs to Berks Catholic.
There we go.
And now we've reached our second quarter media timeout. 3:32 to go first half. Berks Catholic leads Sharon 22-11. We'll be back with more after this on Sports Radio 96.7 and Sports Radio 96.7 Facebook Live.
Hello?
Oh, I was waiting for the beep. Or the part that tells me what button to press.
Nope, I'm a real person.
Great. I've been leaving messages all day to try and compare prices on my roof.
Well, we can have one of our project managers call you to set up an appointment within an hour and be at your house for an estimate within 24 hours.
Wow, that's service.
Well, that's what we specialize in.
Chill Restoration, the area's #1 roofing, siding, windows, and gutter installer. Call today for a free estimate, 800-663-8103, or look for @Shell Restoration on Facebook.
The second quarter is brought to you by the Cash Dollar team at Confluence Financial Partners. Two firms united to serve you. Visit us at confluencefp.com.
22-11, Berks Catholic with the lead in the first half. Ryan Briggs and Chris Burtch with you tonight here at Huntingdon Area High School. Chris, Sharon getting a little bit of momentum, but boy, this Berks Catholic is an impressive outfit, as we expected.
Yeah, they just make shots. You know, they just like, you go down and you score 2 out of every 5. They come down, they score 3 out of every 5. You know, that, and they just slowly kind of that adds up. Sharon's got to reverse that trend. Game over on 790, Briggsy, 8-8, Kennedy and McCord after 1.
And here it's 22-11, Berks Catholic with 3.5 minutes to go in the first half. Sharon back to the 1-2-2. Harper in the forecourt left side for Berks Catholic. Gets it out to Altamar, and now back to Harper left side. Harper finds Kingston McCoy. Back near midcourt, McCoy was 7. Harper leading, or off the bench, was 6. Harper between the circles has it, guarded by Schenker. Bounce pass left side to McCoy. McCoy doubled in the corner, back up top to Harper. Far block inside. Susky posting up, puts it high off the glass and good. Susky heating up in the second quarter, 6 for Susky.
Susky's really strong, 5'11" post player.
Starting quarterback, of course, on the Berks Catholic football team, 24-11. As we're under 3 minutes to go in the second quarter, 2:45 to go first half. Douglas with it, near side to Schenker. Schenker gets a screen, doesn't use it. Schenker driving in, Schenker up and a foul. And we'll have our first free throws of the night. The foul will go on Carmelo Harper, his first, and that is the first foul of the night on Berks Catholic. So it puts Owen Schenker on the line to shoot 2. Schenker 75% at the line this year.
That great take by Schenker, right? He just kind of got him on his hip, drove the whole way to the basket, initiated the contact in the air, and able to go up strong.
Schenker hits the first one. Williams out, Lampkin's back in. We want to remind everybody that our video tonight on Sports Radio 96.7 Facebook Live, brought to you by Sharon American Legion Post 299 and Hudson Companies. Schenker goes 2 for 2. He has 5, and the lead cut back to 11, 24-13 with 2.5 minutes to go in the first half. Top of the key, Altamar with it. Works it right side to Harper. Now top of the key for McCoy. Kingston McCoy with it, left wing. 3 on the way from Kozik, long no good. Rebound grabbed by Levi Hailstock. Hailstock down the lane, into lane, reverse layup. Up and good, hung on the rim and it dropped in. Levi Hailstock's first 2-pointer of the game. He has 8, and the lead cut to 24-15 as we come up on the 2-minute mark of the first half.
That makes our highlight reel, Briggsy, if we made one. That was unbelievable.
McCoy over the timeline, works it right side. 3, Susky on the way, it is long, no good. Rebound Boyd, here comes Sharon. Douglas over the timeline with it. Douglas top of the key. Douglas, scoop of the right hand, glass rim, no good. Rebound Boyd, it's knocked away, yanked out of there by Altamar, and he'll give it off to McCoy. McCoy along the left sideline with 1:40 to go in the half. McCoy working near wing for Carmelo Harper. He pulls up at the three-point line, back on the left wing for Kozik. McCoy left corner. Guarded by Jafir Lampkins. They'll bring it back out to Altamar. Reversal right side, Susky with it. 9-point game. Up top to McCoy. Pulls up 3 on the way. McCoy good. Kingston McCoy. That'll put him over 1,000 for his career. 27-15.
Wow.
McCoy's second 3 of the night. He has 10.
That was just him doing all the work, getting a shot.
McCoy 1,002 now in his career. He's only a junior, remember. 12-point game, 1 minute to go, first half. Hailstock on the near left wing. Gets it back out to Douglas. Reversal on the right wing. Over to Jafir Lampkins. Back to Douglas. Near the midcourt logo. Douglas guarded in the forecourt. 3, up good. Owen Schenker buries a 3. Schenker heating up in the second quarter, and the lead back to 9. 8 for Owen Schenker.
Yeah, the threes are keeping Sharon alive.
Tiger fans employing their team to get a defensive stop. Drive and kick inside, right the baseline drive by Kozik. Kozik up and good. Kozik with 4.
Yeah, just that, you're right. Drive and kick, drive, draw the help, find the open man. And they make shots.
29-18, down to 18 seconds to go in the half. Tigers a chance to double up on the possessions. They have the arrow. Foul line jumper, Hailstock, short. Rebound grabbed by Harper, so much for that notion. Here back the other way, McCoy with it. McCoy left of the lane, 5 seconds, kicks it over to Harper. Harper, near side 3, Altamar to beat the buzzer, 3, no good. And that is the end of the first half. So the Berks Catholic Saints, champions of District 3, a big flurry in the first quarter into the second, but the Sharon Tigers have gotten off the ropes and cut it to 29-18 here by halftime, Chris.
Yeah, they really have. That's a good way to put it. It just sort of looked like, oh boy, is Berks going to run away with this? But yeah, Sharon came back, hit a bunch of threes, made some stops. They're back in the game.
Kingston McCoy being recognized for getting the 1,000-point mark, and you watch him play, and you know why he's a 1,000-point scorer.
He's a great player.
He is outstanding, as is this Berks Catholic team. But the Sharon Tigers within striking distance. 29-18 is our halftime score. Chris and I will come back with a first-half recap after this, right here on Sports Radio 96.7.
Towards the February 2025 Mercer County Team of the Month. Bays is proud to announce that Lakeview Boys Basketball is the February Mercer County Team of the Month. Congratulations to Lakeview coach Garrett Plaschak and his District 10 championship team, as they are the February Bays Public Rail Mercer County Team of the Month. Lakeview Boys Basketball, the February Bays Team of the Month. For more information, go to bayspublicgrill.com.
I'm stylish.
I'm classic.
I'm extremely sarcastic.
I'm in love with this band.
I'm the #1 fan.
I'm a musical genius.
Let your t-shirt do the talking. We've got just the message you're looking for.
Need a customized t-shirt? Then stop at 2J's and a B Custom Screen Printing in Hermitage. From your favorite prints to customized t-shirts, hoodies, and more. Shop 2J's and a B Custom Screen Printing with big city design right here at home. 2J's and a B Custom Screen Printing on East State Street in Hermitage.
Stay warm this winter with a checking account at Grove City Area Federal Credit Union. At the Grove City Area Federal Credit Union, you get a free checking account, which offers no minimum balance, no monthly service fees, and bank anytime, anywhere on your favorite device. Download the Grove City Area Federal Credit Union mobile app, which offers you 24/7 account access and remote deposit. See them at one of their 2 locations in Grove City or online at gcafcu.org. Member NCUA, Equal Housing and Equal Opportunity Lender.
Hello, Shell Restoration. May I help you? Hello?
Oh, I was waiting for the beep. Or the part that tells me what button to press.
Nope, I'm a real person.
Great. I've been leaving messages all day to try and compare prices on my roof.
Well, we can have one of our project managers call you to set up an appointment within an hour and be at your house for an estimate within 24 hours.
Wow, that's service.
Well, that's what we specialize in.
Shell Restoration, the area's #1 roofing, siding, windows, and gutter installer. Call today for a free estimate, 800-663-8103, or look for @Shell Restoration on Facebook.
The fourth quarter is brought to you by Shell Restoration, the area's #1 roofing, siding, windows, and gutter installer.
It's been a fast-moving game, but it is only halftime. Here it is not the fourth quarter. It is just a halftime. But 29-18, Berks Catholic with the lead. Along with Chris Burtch, Ryan Briggs with you tonight here on Sports Radio 96.7. We are live at Huntingdon High School for this PIAA Class 4A quarterfinal. Chris, a good start for Sharon, and the Tigers getting a little bit of momentum towards the end of the second quarter as well. But Berks Catholic, took pretty good control of this one in the first and second periods.
Yeah, and again, sometimes when you play a team with this kind of awesome talent like Berks has, sometimes you can stay in the game because they lose their mind. Sometimes, we've seen that over the years, right? One of these highly touted state teams, but the underdog, if you will, was able to stay in the game. Berks doesn't have that kind of makeup. They are calm, cool, and collected, and they just do what they do.
And what I've noticed in watching them, every player knows what his job is. Every player knows what his strengths are, and what his weaknesses are. They play to the strengths. They do what they're supposed to do. You can tell this. McCoy gets a lot of the headlines as well as he should, but these other guys. I mean, this team plays very well together. Yeah. Because Sharon has not played poorly in the first half.
No.
There were some shots that didn't fall, but it's not as if that it just. Berks Catholic is really a very cohesive unit out there, and certainly Sharon's within striking distance, the way especially Sharon can shoot from the outside. But Berks Catholic is going to be an 11-point gap is not insurmountable, but the way Berks plays, it makes it a little bit more difficult.
Right, and here's what's happened in that first half. There's so much attention on McCoy as there needs to be defensively, and they've just been able to kind of get into the paint area off the dribble drive, and then they just find other people. So you at times, here's what it's looked like. It's looked like there's 3 or 4 defenders that are trying to deal with Kingston McCoy when he has the ball, and then somebody slips behind the defense, right? One time it was Zach Suski, another time it was Jackson Kozik, or they kick it out and they hit a 3, and then you talked about it in the pregame. I talked about it kind of as it was happening. Carmelo Harper, the freshman, has come into this game, and he is such a weapon because he's got an incredible first step. He's a good shooter, but he also finds people when he penetrates, and he's able to find the open man when the help is drawn. So, yeah, you're right, Briggsy. This Berks Catholic, a great player, but certainly a really cohesive group that all knows their role.
Sharon led in the first half. Levi Hailstock with 8, Owen Schenker with 8, Derek Douglas with 2. And on the Berks Catholic side, it is Kingston McCoy with 10. Now 1,002 in his career, so they recognized him at halftime or at the end of the first half, before the halftime period for reaching 1,000 points. So congratulations to him, and he no doubt is going to move up the scoring ladder in the great history of Berks County basketball. But McCoy with 10, 6 for Zach Suski, 6 for Carmelo Harper, Jackson Kozik with 4, and Brady Altamar with 3. 29-18 is our halftime score. Chris, you have an update or two for us.
Yeah, obviously the game on 790 WPIC. From what I understand, it was 8-8 to end the first quarter, and then McCourt came out and spread the floor and is trying to take the air out of the ball a little bit. And Kennedy is up 13-12, but the pace certainly is being controlled by McCourt a little bit right now, much to the people who want a shot clock's chagrin. but yeah, so good one going on 790. So Kennedy's just going to have to find a way maybe to put a little pressure on McCourt and try to speed the game back up.
We want to remind everybody that our video tonight on Sports Radio 96.7 Facebook Live is brought to you by Sharon American Legion Post 299. The Sharon American Legion Post 299, proud supporters of the Sharon Tigers and the Sharon community. Our game also brought to you in part tonight by Hudson Companies. Building your vision brick by brick. Trust them with your general construction, real estate development, or real estate investment. Visit them at hudsoncompanies.net. That's the Hudson Company. So thanks to Hudson Companies and Sharon American Legion Post 299 for their sponsorship of tonight's video on Sports Radio 96.7 Facebook Live. We will take our final halftime break. We'll come back with the third quarter after this. Sharon and Berks Catholic in the PIAA quarterfinals. The second half comes up next on Sports Radio 96.7.
Hard to make my house a home, and I expect my insurance to work hard too. That's why I'm with Erie Insurance and my local agent. They offer the service I deserve, the coverage I need, all at a price I can afford.
Your local Erie agent in Hermitage is Reinhardt's Insurance. Get a quote at 724-342-2291 or visit reinhardts.com. Go to erieinsurance.com for company licensure and product details.
Ready to hit the road with confidence? Mancino's Driving School is your go-to destination for top-notch driving education. Whether you're a teen or an adult, Mancino's experienced instructors ensure you're equipped with essential skills and safety tips. Offering flexible schedules and personalized lessons, Mancino's Driving School make learning to drive convenient and effective. Visit our website at mancinosdrivingschool.com to enroll today and begin your journey toward becoming a safe, independent driver.
A community is more than just houses, buildings, and streets. It's the people who live and work and contribute to making life for themselves and the people around them better. Attorney Bill Motor believes in the young people who are this community's future. Attorney Bill Motor would like to say good luck, good health, and best wishes to all the players, coaches, band members, and cheerleaders in today's game and throughout the season. Attorney Bill Motor, 2500 Highland Road, Hermitage.
Stay warm this winter with a checking account at Grove City Area Federal Credit Union. At the Grove City Area Federal Credit Union, you get a free checking account, which offers no minimum balance, no monthly service fees, and bank anytime, anywhere on your favorite device. Download the Grove City Area Federal Credit Union mobile app, which offers you 24/7 account access and remote deposit. See them at one of their 2 locations in Grove City or online at gcafcu.org. Member NCUA, Equal Housing and Equal Opportunity Lender.
The third quarter is brought to you by Warner's Homes and Improvements, making dreams come true since 1958.
Welcome back to Huntingdon Area High School. Ryan Briggs, Chris Burtch with you tonight. Art Shannon back in the studio producing our game. Sharon will have the ball to start the second half. The Tigers are the visiting team. They trail by 11, 29-18. Sharon in the black jerseys, orange numbers and letters outlined in white, orange trim for the Tigers. Berks Catholic in the home whites, old gold numbers and letters outlined in black, old gold trim for the Saints out of Reading, District 3 champs. Sharon, of course, District 10 runners up. Chris, certainly feels like Sharon needs to get off to a good start in this third quarter.
I always used to say that to my teams. First 3 minutes of the third quarter, most important 3 minutes, whether we were down close or up by a little. So, yeah, Sharon needs to a couple of great possessions here to start the quarter.
Douglas with it up top. Berks Catholic in the man-to-man, near block into Boyd, posting up. Cedric Boyd puts it up a little bit too strong. It won't go. And McCoy the rebound, and the Tigers have had a couple of those tonight too.
Yeah, great play call. Little baseline screen for the post move. Tough miss.
Altamar over the timeline with it. Altamar guarded in the forecourt by Douglas. Gives it off on the near side now for Carmelo Harper, who starts the second half for Johnny Gisa. This 5 out there for the Saints. They've done the bulk of the work tonight.
Yeah.
McCoy. Drive it near left side now, off to Susky. Zach Susky into the paint, posting up. He's doubled, puts it up. It is blocked by Schenker. Rebound grab by Susky. He'll be tied up underneath, and the arrow belongs to Berks Catholic. Susky, McCoy, Altamar, Kozik, and Harper for Berks Catholic. Sharon with the starting 5 out there of Jafir Lampkins, Derek Douglas, Levi Hailstock, Cedric Boyd, and Owen Schenker.
Lampkins and Hailstock guarding the 2 biggies.
Inside, Susky plops open on the back cut, got the feed from Kozik, and it's 31-18.
Yeah, and there you go. That was your perfectly your description at halftime. Great execution there by Berks.
31-18, 6:56 to go in the third quarter. Douglas from the foul line hits the jumper. Derek Douglas gets his first point since early on.
Yeah, really tough hoop there. Double covered. Got a little separation, knocked down the J.
Douglas now with 4, 31-20. McCoy over the timeline, trapped, gets it near side to Altamar. Altamar back to McCoy. McCoy right of the lane, will move it up top. Kozik driving kick off to Harper, pulls up 17-footer. Harper nothing but net for Carmelo Harper.
Yeah, how about that ball fake step through by the freshman? That's skill right there.
Harper with 8, 33-20.
Yeah, there's some skill too. Levi Hailstock knocking down the 3.
Hailstock hits the 3 to make it 33-23. You glance down for a moment, and Hailstock letting it fly. Hailstock with 11, pace starting to pick up a little bit. Driving right lane, shot put up and good for Jackson Kozik. Kozik makes it 35-23. Hailstock right of lane, knocked away by McCoy. And coming out of there with it is Berks Catholic.
I tell you what, McCoy is a great defender too. It's just easy for him. It's easy for him to be great on defense, you know?
Certainly is. 35-23. A lot of times you may see prolific scores that they don't really care about defense.
Right, or they're so worried about foul trouble that they don't play it.
Nobody has to worry about foul trouble tonight. Left side three, Susky long, no good. Rebound Schenker. Each team's been called for one foul tonight.
That's great.
Schenker, three-point line, top of the key, around a screen, hands it off to Hailstock. Hailstock near side Douglas. Three, Douglas, long, no good. Weak side board, Harper after a nice box out.
Yeah, boys, that kid made a difference. He's something. Carmelo Harper, freshman.
35-23, 5 minutes to go, third quarter. Top of the key, Harper, good again for Carmelo Harper. He has 11 off the bench, and it's 38-23 in danger time for Sharon.
Yeah, he looks like Ron Harper.
And Sharon will turn it over as the pass from Douglas to Hailstock off the mark, and it will be Berks Catholic ball with 4:50 to go third quarter. We're going to have a timeout taken by Sharon. 30-second timeout, 4:50 to go third quarter. Berks Catholic leads 38-23. We'll be back with more from Huntingdon High School after this on Sports Radio 96.7 and Sports Radio 96.7 Facebook Live.
You'll find experts to help you get back to a better quality of life. UPMC is pioneering minimally invasive surgeries, and we offer personalized treatment plans and same-day surgery to get you home and moving sooner. It's your ankle, your elbow, your hand, and it's your move. Visit upmc.com/ortho to learn how UPMC can help.
The third quarter is brought to you by Warner's Homes and Improvements, making dreams come true since 1958.
It will be Berks Catholic basketball coming out of the Sharon timeout. Tigers with 3 timeouts left. Berks has all 5 of its allotted timeouts. 38-23, Saints on top of Sharon in this Class 4A state quarterfinal. Kozik across the foul circle, left to right, hands it off to McCoy. McCoy doubled on the near wing, off to Harper, now back out to McCoy. 4:30 to go, third quarter. McCoy between the legs with the dribble. Guarded by Jafir Lampkins. Working back left side to Altamar, to the corner to Harper, now back up top for McCoy. McCoy driving kick, left corner, Harper, 3, good. Carmelo Harper, he has single-handedly put this game on his somewhat tiny shoulders. It's 41-23.
Yeah, he's special.
Boyd across the lane, up to the right hand, no good, gets his own rebound. Second try, no, but a foul. And Cedric Boyd will shoot 2 with 4:06 to go in the third.
Yeah, good work by Boyd. Just kind of lurking around there. Able to get the rebound, then get another rebound and go up and get fouled.
Fouls on Brady Altamar, his first, team first, and Cedric Boyd will shoot 2. Boyd, 42 of 82 at the line this year. That's 51%. First one long, no good. And it remains 41-23.
I need all of these, right? Free throws, layups. You know, when you're down 18 to this team, you're still within striking distance. Obviously, a quarter and a half to go, but you got to make all of these.
Boyd hits the second one, his first point of the night. They get 41-24. Over the timeline with it is Susky. Susky will hand it off to McCoy. We'll have our media timeout on the next stoppage. We went the whole first quarter without a stoppage.
I know, this is great.
Kozik, top of the key. We get up top to McCoy, deflected away by Douglas. McCoy tracks it down in the backcourt. Working left side, Harper, corner 3, good again for Carmelo Harper. He has a hat trick here in the third quarter.
Yeah, you might want to guard him. He is, he's feeling, he's always good, and he's feeling it tonight.
44-24, Douglas into the lane. He is fouled on the floor. By the way, it is a season high for Harper, career high now, 17.
Yeah.
Foul's going to be called on Altamar on the drive, his second, team second, and we've reached our media timeout. Berks Catholic leads 44-24, 3:28 to go third quarter. Back with more from Huntingdon Area High School on Sports Radio 96.7 and Sports Radio 96.7 Facebook Live.
Making a difference? Discover the Tech Snack Box. This snack box offers a delightful mix of sweet and savory treats available for monthly, bi-monthly, quarterly subscriptions or as a one-time purchase. Perfect for college students, it's a thoughtful gift for birthdays, graduations, or as a simple thank you. Convenient nationwide shipping available. Visit TechSnackBox.com. The Tech program is proudly offered by the Shenango Valley Urban League. Enjoy snacks and support a cause.
The third quarter is brought to you by Warner's Homes and Improvements, making dreams come true since 1958.
Don't forget, after the game, we will have the Reinhardt's Insurance Player of the Game and the Lock, Stock, and Barrel Sub of the Game. That'll be in our post-game. Tonight's video brought to you on Facebook Live by Sharon, American Legion Post 299, and Hudson Companies.
Yeah, great stuff. I know a lot of people back in Mercer County, back in Sharon, watching us, watching the game, listening to us, I should say. And, yeah, so we really appreciate that. We appreciate all you guys out there watching and listening, too.
Sharon Tigers with some work to do. 3:28 to go in the third. Hailstock inbounds at right corner. Douglas, three on the way for Douglas. Good. Derek Douglas, first three of the night. That could get something going.
Yeah, no doubt. A couple of great play calls out of timeouts for Coach Brown tonight.
44-27. Driving in righty left. Up and good for Johnny Giesa back into the ball game and some instant offense for a guy that started but hasn't played a whole lot tonight.
Yeah, Giesa 1.5 points a game average, but you put him on other teams, he'd be great.
46-27. Hailstock, three, no good. Rebound, Lampkins. Finds Schenker right side. Schenker on the block. Jump pass, able to get off to Lampkins. He'll shoot the three. It's short. And the rebound lands on the baseline. And it will be Huntington, or Berks Catholic ball here at Huntington with 2:54 to go in the third.
Yeah, nice box out that time by Berks.
Full court pressure from Sharon. Full court man. Altamar in the backcourt with it. Get it ahead. Susky into the right corner. He comes open inside. Susky wide open on the give and go.
Yeah, and again, Sharon is putting so much stock into guarding the stars for Berks that they're leaving people open behind the defense.
Susky with 10, the third player for the Saints in double figures tonight. Douglas right side. Douglas drives around. McCoy stumbled, lost his balance, put it up. It was no good. And the rebound grabbed by Altamar for Berks Catholic.
Ooh, I thought Douglas was hurt there. Really glad to see him get up. That looked kind of awkward.
Good thing he has a lot of flexibility and pliability.
Yeah.
Harper left side. Harper to the baseline, cut off by Schenker. Throws it back up top for Altamar and taken away. Flying in there is Jafir Lampkins, and he'll lay it up and in. Lampkins with a steal in the score. And now timeout will be taken by Sharon, a 30-second timeout. Jafir Lampkins, first points of the evening. 2:04 to go third quarter. We'll keep it right here as we're a little tardy getting into the break. 48-29. As Salim Smith will be sent back into the ball game for Sharon.
Yeah, that's what Lampkins looked like on Tuesday, Briggsy, all night. Just flying around, getting loose balls. And, really big basket there. And, Sharon with a little bit of momentum here. They can kind of keep things going, make a few stops, hit a few more of these threes, make a couple of layups like that. They can find themselves back in this ballgame in a hurry.
Update in the game on 790 WPIC, Chris.
Yeah, Bishop McCourt up 21-16 on Kennedy at the half. The last time that Kennedy trailed at half was on February 8th at Harbor Creek when they lost that one. So Kennedy on the ropes.
It will be Berks Catholic to inbound on the baseline. Altamar, the trigger man, gets it into Susky in the backcourt. Susky harassed by Schenker, now back to McCoy. Salim Smith draws the assignment of guarding Kingston McCoy this time down. Giesa on the right wing, Johnny Giesa with it, give it off to Susky. And a handoff, really think the handoff. Susky still looking, can't find anybody, and able to get it now off to Altamar. Altamar off to McCoy, McCoy driving in, stuffs it home. With the right hand, Kingston McCoy, an emphatic first field goal of the second half.
Yeah, I'd say. Yeah, just that one dribble from the three-point line, went and jammed it.
Kingston McCoy with a dozen, 50-29, 1:24 to go third quarter. Schenker left wing, Schenker into the lane, up with the right hand and good for Owen Schenker. Schenker's first two-point field goal of the night. He's in double figures with 10.
Yeah, no doubt. Little ball fake at the elbow, went to the opposite elbow, made a great miking in traffic.
50-31, 1:05 to go third period. Near left wing, Johnny Giesa with it. Giesa hands it off to McCoy back near midcourt. Guarded by Salim Smith. McCoy gets a screen, tells Giesa get out of the way. McCoy driving in. McCoy pulls up, pivots, swings it right side. Susky with the ball fake. Susky, he'll go down the lane, opens up, and then the shot swatted out of bounds by Salim Smith. Looked like a volleyball spike there for Salim. It will stay Berks Catholic ball.
Yeah, Susky ball fake took it in. and swatted it out. You can see getting a little talking to by the officials, maybe a little bit of trash talk afterwards. I like the way they handled it, though. That wasn't worthy of any kind of a real penalty.
These officials, they've been terrific tonight.
They're the best. Oh, my goodness. Yes.
McCoy with it between the circles. McCoy gets it far side over to Gisa, and now McCoy. 35 seconds to go, third quarter. Hailstock trying to draw the 5 count on McCoy. Pass now to Gisa, right side. Susky up top with it. Near left wing for Altamar. Now back out on the right side for Gisa. Down to 20 seconds to go. Gisa drives in, gives it back to McCoy. McCoy in the midcourt circle, knocked away from behind by Hailstock, grabbed by Schenker. Ahead, Hailstock will take it all the way, laid up and in. Levi Hailstock, he has a dozen tonight. Yep. Check that, 13 of Baker's dozen, 50-33. 2 seconds, one McCoy jumper at the horn, no good. And that is the end of the third quarter. The Sharon Tigers down 50-33. Have some work to do. They still have some time to do it. The fourth quarter comes up next. It's Berks Catholic 50, Sharon 33. You're listening to the PIAA State Quarterfinals on Sports Radio 96.7.
It's not just a room, but a sanctuary. At Warner's Homes and Improvements, they believe in taking the time to get it right. That's why they are proud to introduce their bathroom installation service, where done in a day is a thing of the past. Experience the difference of a bathroom designed for you, not the clock. Visit Warner's Homes and Improvements on Route 19 in Mercer or at warnerconstruction.com. Warner's Homes and Improvements, where your bathroom is our masterpiece. Don't rush perfection.
The fourth quarter is brought to you by Shell Restoration, the area's #1 roofing, siding, windows, and gutter installer.
Welcome back to Huntingdon Area High School. Ryan Briggs, Chris Burtch with you tonight. Art Shannon back in the studio. The Berks Catholic Saints leading Sharon 50-33 as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. It will be Sharon ball to start this fourth quarter. So Tigers...
Yeah, that's see Sharon getting the ball here, so they got the layup, and now they can start the fourth quarter with the basketball.
Douglas over the timeline with it. Douglas on the right wing. Douglas into the lane, and a jump ball will be called as he's tied up by Altamar. It will be Berks Catholic ball. Saints are in the home whites. Old gold numbers and letters outlined in black. Old gold trim. Sharon in the black as the road team tonight. Orange numbers and letters outlined in white. Orange trim. Gisa out, Kozik back in for Berks Catholic with 7:51 to go in the fourth.
Yeah, just kind of lost the ball a little bit, then spun right into that, and he was able to tie him up and get possession for Berks.
McCoy is fouled on the backcourt. Salim Smith with a reach in. Smith's first, team first. 7:47 to go.
We are right in the middle of the Sharon adult section here, and fan section.
Well, yeah. You have to remember, fan short for fanatic.
Yeah. They're all mad because there's been so few fouls called. That's my favorite kind of basketball game.
Yeah, and that was a clear foul. Driving the right baseline is Harper, throws it in the near corner, and it's grabbed by Cedric Boyd. Here comes Sharon. Over the timeline with it is Schenker. Schenker top of the key with it. Schenker right side to Hailstock. He'll drive in. Hailstock around Harper. Missed the righty layup. Rebound grabbed by Boyd. Puts it up. Hangs the rim. Falls off. No, but Cedric Boyd will shoot two with 7:18 to go.
Yeah, great drive by Hailstock. And then just love the way that Cedric Boyd plays. Just hanging around the rim. Went and got the rebound and got fouled again.
Fouls on Altamar, his third. Team first. And Boyd's first one is up and good. 50-34.
Yeah, he makes this one, Briggsy, back to 15. That's significant. Hasn't been there for a while.
7:18 to go. Sharon 2 timeouts left. Berks Catholic listed as Bearcats on the board with all 5.
Yeah.
Boyd's second one around the rim, and it pops out, no good. And the rebound grabbed by McCoy. McCoy right side. Finds Altamar. Altamar with the 3 fouls. That's something to keep an eye on. He's one of the primary ball handlers. Kozik will give it off to Altamar, drive it over to Harper, right wing, and now back out to Kingston McCoy with 7 minutes to go in the fourth. McCoy a ball fake. McCoy pulls up, Three on the way, no good. And the rebound yanked down by Cedric Boyd. So a rare miss from McCoy. Here comes Sharon.
Yeah, good, really good defense on him that time.
Schenker driving in, driving kick right corner to Douglas. Douglas step back, long three, got it.
Wow.
Deep, Derek Douglas. Yeah. Douglas with 10, 50-37, 6:37 to go, fourth quarter.
Yeah, closest it's been in a very long time. Douglas with that big step back, and look at Steph Curry.
Here to the forecourt comes Altamar, right wing to Kozik. Jackson Kozik drives in, now pulls it back out, give it off to McCoy on the right side. McCoy guarded by Douglas with 6:17 to go in the fourth. McCoy into the lane, left corner, three. Altamar, long, no good. Rebound, Cedric Boyd. Douglas, outlet down court. Smith behind the defense, pulls up, puts it off the glass and good. Salim Smith's first points of the night. It's 50-39. The Sharon Tigers have cut it to 11 with 6:04 to go in the fourth quarter. 30-second timeout, Berks Catholic. We'll take it as well. Sharon on the comeback trail. It is an 11-point game. We'll be back after this 30-second timeout on Sports Radio 96.7.
Federal Credit Union, you get a free checking account, which offers no minimum balance, no monthly service fees, and bank anytime, anywhere on your favorite device. Download the Grove City Area Federal Credit Union mobile app, which offers you 24/7 account access and remote deposit. See them at one of their 2 locations in Grove City or online at gcafcu.org. Member NCUA, Equal Housing and Equal Opportunity Lender.
The fourth quarter is brought to you by Shell Restoration, the area's #1 roofing, siding, windows, and gutter installer.
Berks Catholic ball coming out of the timeout. First timeout taken by head coach Snip Esterly. Berks Catholic with the ball, but Sharon is within 11, 50-39. Ryan Briggs, Chris Burtch with you tonight here at Huntingdon.
Yeah, it had been as many as 20.
McCoy pass intercepted on the near side. Hailstock with it. Hailstock in around McCoy, puts it up, and a foul will be called on Kingston McCoy. McCoy's first, team second, and Levi Hailstock will shoot 2. A chance to make this a single-digit margin.
How about that? Yeah, and again, McCoy kind of looking around. He threw it kind of right to Hailstock on that point-to-wing pass.
Short on the first one is Hailstock. Tigers are now 4 of 7 at the line tonight. Berks Catholic has not attempted a free throw.
Wow.
The Saints are 72% as a team on the season. Keep that in mind as this one progresses. Hailstock hits the second one, and the lead down to 10, 50-40. It'll be a delay of game on Cedric Boyd as he knocked the ball away coming through the net. So delay at 5:41 of the fourth. Happens again, it's a T.
Yeah, that is in fact the rule. There's a lot of surprised people.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a new rule. It's one of Dr. Naismith's first rules, wasn't it? 50-40, Sharon within 10, 5:25 to go. Carmelo Harper, he's been a real problem for Sharon tonight. 17 points, ball slips out of his hands. Harper grabs it, gets it back to McCoy on the near side. It's close to it over and back, but didn't look like he was over the line. Down steal, Smith picks the pocket of McCoy. Smith runs into the official on the near side, goes out of bounds, and it's going to be Berks Catholic ball.
Oh boy. Yeah, the steal was made right along the sideline, and the sideline official could not get out of Salim Smith's way.
Inbounds behind the defense, wide open. The layup is good for Jackson Kozik. He has 8. It's 52-40. Susky threw the long pass and found his man.
Yeah, everybody wrapped up in the call.
52-40. It's one of those things that happens in basketball.
Yep.
Unfortunate, but it happens. Hailstock into Boyd. Boyd up with the right hand and good. Cedric Boyd with 4, his first field goal of the game. And again, it's back down to 10 at 52-42.
Yeah, great little inside move there. Good footwork. Nice baby hook over the rim.
4:36 to go in the fourth. And a foul will be called on Schenker. Schenker with a blocking foul. His first, team second. And the way things are shaping up, that's not a bad foul, because at some point Sharon's probably going to have to foul and put Berks on the line.
Right, yeah. Yeah, because, yeah.
Harper will inbound near sideline into the backcourt for Brady Altamar. Altamar working on Derek Douglas. Spin dribble by Altamar right of the lane. Now throws it inside. Susky posting up, puts it in, and a foul. Susky with 12, he'll try to make it 13, and the lead back to 12 at 54-42. Foul goes on Hailstock, his second, team third.
Well, Sharon's doing a much better job kind of making it tough. But, certainly what we've seen is that Berks Catholic is talented enough offensively to make tough shots, and that certainly was there.
Susky completes a three-point play. First free throw of the night for the Saints, 55-42. Hailstock inside to Boyd. Layup hangs to the rim and drops in. Boyd back-to-back hoops, 55-44 with 4:10 to go in regulation.
Yeah.
Inbound to the backcourt to Susky. And give it back to Altamar against the Sharon full court man-to-man.
Yeah, Sharon's man is giving them trouble. It's making them play faster than they want to, that's for sure.
Harper near side to McCoy. Will have the media timeout on the next stoppage. McCoy with it. Kingston McCoy near side to Altamar. Now Kozik in the left corner, back to McCoy on the near left wing. McCoy in front of the Saints bench, up top to Harper. Carmelo Harper back near left wing for Kozik. Kozik drive, work it down low, trying to get it to Susky, intercepted. Out of the pack with it is Hailstock. Hailstock, far side to Schenker, puts it up, blocked by McCoy. Rebound into the corner. Douglas has it for Sharon. Douglas in some trouble, looking, uses the dribble, gets out of peril. Hands it off, three. Smith, long no good. And a foul on the rebound, and who's it on? It's going to be on Susky, a loose ball foul on Zach Susky.
Yeah, Susky's like, wait a minute, everybody was climbing up my back.
It's Susky's first, team third, with 3:17 to go. 55-44, Berks Catholic the lead. Sharon will have the ball when we come back. You're listening to the PIAA quarterfinals on Sports Radio 96.7.
The Cash Dollar team at Confluence Financial Partners, honoring our past, expanding our future. Two firms coming together to serve clients in Grove City, Western PA, and beyond. Confluence Financial Partners is a wealth management firm on a mission to help clients maximize their lives and legacies. Visit us at confluencefp.com. Confluence Wealth Services, Inc., DBA Confluence Financial Partners is an SEC registered investment advisor. Registration of an investment advisor does not imply any level of skill or training. Please refer to our Form ADV Part 2A and Form CRS for further information regarding our investment services and their corresponding risks at confluencefp.com.
The fourth quarter is brought to you by Shell Restoration, the area's #1 roofing, siding, windows, and gutter installer.
(55-44), Berks Catholic with the lead. Sharon will have the basketball. And we might have a fan who might have to listen to the postgame out in the parking lot here. It's getting close, I think.
Yeah, it's a long drive to get bounced early. Just a quick update. Bishop McCourt is up 31-23 after 3 quarters over the game on 790. So Kennedy Catholic girls in a bit of peril after 3 quarters themselves.
3:17 to go in the fourth, and the fan is given the bums rush. It'll be Sharon ball with Derek Douglas to inbound. To Boyd, back to Douglas in the corner. Douglas for the block, up with the right hand, catches the rim and drops in. Douglas now with a dozen. 55-46 with 3 minutes to go in regulation. McCoy driving in. McCoy all the way, layup good and a foul. Kingston McCoy, he hit the gas.
Yeah, he hit the gas, found that gap. Got fouled on his way in and made the layup.
Foul goes on Salim Smith, his second, team fourth. 3:03 to go. And Kingston McCoy will attempt look to complete a 3-point play.
Yeah, I mean, he got from about 2 steps behind the 3-point line to the rim in a matter of about 2 seconds.
McCoy went over the 1,000-point mark for his career earlier tonight. Free throw, rattles around and it drops in. Kingston McCoy makes it 58-46 with 3 minutes to go in regulation. Near right wing, Hailstock has it. Hailstock working on McCoy. Hailstock pick and roll inside to Boyd, puts it up and in. Cedric Boyd heating up, 8 for Boyd.
Yeah, big time 2-man game there. Hailstock and Boyd.
58-48. Backcourt, Susky in trouble, able to throw it ahead to McCoy. McCoy over the timeline. McCoy into the lane, swings it out to Susky with 2:34 to go. Near wing McCoy with it. McCoy into the lane. McCoy's going to go all the way. Layup is good. Kingston McCoy looking to single-handedly put Sharon away.
Yeah, that's what they call a jump hop.
60-48. 2:15 to go in regulation. Left the lane, Douglas, lefty layup, no good. Rebound grabbed underneath by Berks Catholic. Altamar came out of there with it. Kosick ahead to Susky with 2 minutes to go. 12-point game, 60-48. And we're going to have a timeout taken by Berks Catholic. Full timeout taken by veteran head coach Snip Esterly. 1:57 to go. 60-48 the lead. We'll be back after this on Sports Radio 96.7.
I've worked hard to make my house a home, and I expect my insurance to work hard too. That's why I'm with Erie Insurance and my local agent. They offer the service I deserve, the coverage I need, all at a price I can afford.
Your local Erie agent in Hermitage is Reinhardt's Insurance. Get a quote at 724-342-2291 or visit reinhardts.com. Go to erieinsurance.com for company licensure and product details.
The fourth quarter is brought to you by Shell Restoration, the area's #1 roofing, siding, windows, and gutter installer.
60-48 the lead for Berks Catholic. Winner goes to the state semifinals next Friday to take on Cathedral Prep or North Catholic. Ryan Briggs, Chris Burtch with you. Art Shannon back in the studio producing our game. Special thanks to our video sponsors tonight, American Legion Post 299 of Sharon and the Hudson Corporation.
Yeah, that game between Cathedral Prep and North Catholic underway at the Rock, 2-0. 2-0 North Catholic.
Here it's a 12-point game with 1:53 to go. Berks Catholic with the ball, moving right to left, and Douglas will commit the foul on Altamar. Douglas is first, team 5th, and will put Altamar on the line to shoot 2. So Brady Altamar will shoot 2. He's 55% at the line this year.
Yeah,
Schenker will come in.
Douglas went out, fouled on purpose. Going to get another ejection of a Sharon fan. I don't think I've ever seen an ejection on a intentional foul before.
I don't either, Chris. Altamar line to the left, first one is good. So Altamar with 4 points tonight. 61-48 with 1:49 to go. Second one, no good. Rebound grab by Salim Smith. 13-point game, 1:45 to go. Halestock right of the lane. Halestock for Smith. Smith fumbles it, but ends up in Boyd's hands. Boyd's pumps again. Blocked by McCoy, but a foul. McCoy got him on the follow-through. Kingston McCoy's second, team 4th, and Cedric Boyd a chance to cut into the lead with the clock stopped. 1:36 to go.
How about Boyd? Just kind of that ball fake, got him up in the air a couple of times. If he wouldn't have ball faked there, McCoy would have put it right up into the Sharon student section. But a great job by Boyd. He's a really savvy post player, especially when you remember that he's a freshman.
First one is up and in, 61-49. Schenker out. Lampkin's back in. This is the defense-offense substitution. Schenker takes a seat on Lewis Brown's stool, so you know he's not affixed to the bench.
No.
Boyd goes 2 for 2, 61-50. Boyd now with 9 in the quarter, 10 in the second half. McCoy in the backcourt. He'll be guarded by Salim Smith. 1:30 to go. McCoy with it. Here comes a double team. Down court, Susky right side, and back to McCoy. McCoy working on the defender. Ball knocked away as Lampkin's got a hand on it. Douglas works it left side. Halestock 3 on the way. Got it!
Got it!
Levi Halestock hits the 3. And it's 61-53 with 1:15 to go. Full timeout taken by Sharon. 1:15 to go. Tigers still within striking distance. We'll take a quick break, come back with a finish on Sports Radio 96.7.
73 Lock, Stock, and Barrel opened their doors and served their first of over 3 million giant submarine sandwiches. and they still serve 42 whole subs on 15-inch buns. Lock, Stock, and Barrel also has burgers, specialty sandwiches, wraps, gyros, salads, wings, and even breakfast. Lock, Stock, and Barrel is also a full-service deli. Party rings, meat and cheese trays, and cold veggie trays are all available. Open Tuesday through Saturday. Closed Sundays and Mondays.
The fourth quarter is brought to you by Shell Restoration, the area's #1 roofing, siding, windows, and gutter installer.
61-53, a minute 15 to go in the fourth.
Yeah.
Sharon down to 1 timeout. Tigers are within 8. Berks Catholic will have the ball in the backcourt. See what the Saints do here on the inbound.
Right. I mean, there's no question that this full court man has given Berks Catholic some problems. Yeah, no doubt about that at all. So
Altamar will inbound out of a 1-4, looking, and gets it to McCoy.
Yeah.
Now back to Altamar. Throws a 2-hopper to Carmelo Harper. Back to Altamar. Trying to beat the 10 count, and they do. They get it to McCoy. Working left corner to Susky. And trying to get to McCoy. Can't handle it out of bounds, and it goes back to Sharon with 1:03 to go. The door's open for the Tigers.
Sharon, absolute grit on defense. Forcing that turnover. That's the first time all game that McCourt kind of looked like a deer in headlights a little bit.
Under a minute to go. Douglas to the right block, up with the right hand, and good. Douglas muscles it up and in.
Wow.
61-55.
Here we go.
50 seconds to go. And timeout, Berks Catholic. Saints could not get it in. So it'll be a full timeout with 48 seconds to go. We'll take a break as well. Saints 2 timeouts left, Sharon 1. We never run out of timeouts. Back with the finish on Sports Radio 96.7 and Sports Radio 96.7 Facebook Live.
Your knee, your shoulder, whatever has been holding you back, UPMC Orthopedic Care is where you'll find experts to help you get back to a better quality of life. UPMC is pioneering minimally invasive surgeries, and we offer personalized treatment plans and same-day surgery to get you home and moving sooner. It's your ankle, your elbow, your hand, and it's your move. Visit upmc.com/ortho to learn how UPMC can help.
The fourth quarter is brought to you by Shell Restoration, the area's #1 roofing, siding, windows, and gutter installer.
48.5 seconds to go. Will be Berks Catholic ball coming out of the timeout. The inbounder can still run the baseline because it was after the made hoop.
Right.
It will be Altamar to trigger.
I mean, Ryan, are you surprised based on what we saw the first 30, whatever minutes of this game, that this full court press by Sharon has given Berks this much trouble?
Yeah, I mean, because Berks was so crisp, smooth for much of the night.
Smooth, yeah, that's the right word. But they are on the ropes right now against this full court man press.
Altamar gets it into McCoy in the backcourt. 45 seconds to go. McCoy gets it ahead to Altamar, now right wing. Off to Susky, guarded by Boyd. Sharon's going to have to foul at some point. McCoy with it, down to 35 seconds to go, and Boyd is fouled. McCoy is fouled by Hailstock.
Yeah, that's, again, just kind of chasing.
Foul goes on Hailstock, his third. Of course, Sharon is over the limit. And it will be Kingston McCoy to the line to shoot 2. McCoy, 1 of 1 at the line tonight, 75% on the season. McCoy with 17 points tonight. And first one drops in, 62-55. Schenker in, Lampkin's out on the Sharon side. Obviously, that's a big free throw to make it a 7-point game.
Yeah, right, 7-point game. That does seem like a big difference, 3-possession game.
Line to the right for Kingston, or line to left for McCoy, good. No drama on that one, rattling around 63-55. Hailstock over the timeline. Sharon still has a timeout. Hailstock to the right block, in on McCoy. Pumps again, works it near wing to Schenker, and Schenker walked with the ball. Schenker had an extra step in there.
Yeah, he got that little running start on that. Give the Berks defender credit for that turnover. That wasn't unforced. Just good defense there by Berks.
Altamar to inbound. Altamar will get it into McCoy in the backcourt with 23 seconds to go. McCoy approaching the midcourt line. McCoy on the right wing, down to 17 seconds to go. And Salim Smith commits the foul. And McCoy will go back to the line, a chance to salt away this one.
Yeah. Coach Brown saying, what are we doing? We must foul, like, right now.
McCoy with 19 points tonight. 16 and 6/10 seconds to go. First one is up and good. 64-55. Sharon still has a timeout left, but when you look at the clock, the time and the math start to become quite difficult for Sharon.
Yeah, but boy, either way, hats off to
second one is up and good.
Hats off to these Tigers for the grit that they showed here down the stretch of this game.
65-55. Douglas over the timeline with it. Douglas step back three on the way. Good. Derek Douglas hits a three with 10 seconds to go. 65-58. Sharon takes its final timeout with 9.9 seconds to go. We'll take our final in-game break. Come back with the finish on Sports Radio 96.7.
Warm this winter with a checking account at Grove City Area Federal Credit Union. At the Grove City Area Federal Credit Union, you get a free checking account, which offers no minimum balance, no monthly service fees, and bank anytime, anywhere on your favorite device. Download the Grove City Area Federal Credit Union mobile app, which offers you 24/7 account access and remote deposit. See them at one of their 2 locations in Grove City or online at gcafcu.org. Member NCUA, Equal Housing and Equal Opportunity Lender.
The fourth quarter is brought to you by Shell Restoration, the area's #1 roofing, siding, windows, and gutter installer.
9.9 seconds to go. Sharon down 65-58. It will be Berks Catholic ball on the baseline. Sharon tonight, 4 men in double figures, Chris. Most nights you put 4 guys in double figures, you're going to win, but it may be just a bit short tonight.
Yeah, most nights you don't play Berks Catholic.
That's one of the most salient points you've made this year, Chris, in a year in which you've made many. That one is up there.
They're just, We'll certainly get to talk about it in the post game, but they're something else.
Altamar to inbound, still looking, gets it into McCoy. McCoy fouled by Douglas with 8 seconds to go. Douglas is second. And free throws at the other end for Kingston McCoy. McCoy, 21 points tonight. As we said, he went over the 1,000-point mark in his career tonight. BCIA Player of the Year. I think he's definitely a bona fide All-State candidate, no doubt, Chris.
He sure is.
And not just honorable mention, first team, second teamer type. Hits the first one, 22 from McCoy.
He's very skilled, very smart, high basketball IQ.
66-58 with 8 seconds to go. Smith out for Sharon. Schenker back in. McCoy good on that one as well. Douglas with it. Douglas over the timeline. 6 seconds. Pulls up. 3 on the way for Douglas. No good. Rebound grab by Kingston McCoy. And that will do it. Berks Catholic will hold off a valiant Sharon comeback in the fourth quarter. Berks Catholic moving on. Your final tonight, 67-58. Berks Catholic gets win number 24. Sharon concludes an outstanding season with a 20-9 overall record. Chris and I will come back with the post-game. We'll have scoring. We'll have scores from around the area and our post-game awards on Sports Radio 96.7.
In 1973, Lock, Stock, and Barrel opened their doors and served their first of over 3 million giant submarine sandwiches. And they still serve 42 whole subs on 15-inch buns. Lock, Stock, and Barrel also has burgers, specialty sandwiches, wraps, gyros, salads, wings, and even breakfast. Lock, Stock, and Barrel is also a full-service deli. Party rings, meat and cheese trays, and cold veggie trays are all available. Open Tuesday through Saturday. Closed Sundays and Mondays.
Unlock your business potential with Hermitage Minuteman Press. From eye-catching designs to professional printing, Hermitage Minuteman Press are your local experts. Boost your brand with stunning business cards, brochures, banners, apparel, and more. The Hermitage Minuteman Press team ensures top-quality results with lightning-fast turnaround. Plus, their marketing solutions will take you to the next level. Elevate your image and stand out from the competition. Experience excellence in printing and marketing at Minuteman Press today. Minuteman Press, 3170 East State Street in Hermitage. Online at hermitage.minutemanpress.com or follow them on Facebook. Mention this ad and receive 10% off your first order.
Stay warm this winter with a checking account at Grove City Area Federal Credit Union. At the Grove City Area Federal Credit Union, you get a free checking account, which offers no minimum balance, no monthly service fees, and bank anytime, anywhere on your favorite device. Download the Grove City Area Federal Credit Union mobile app, which offers you 24/7 account access and remote deposit. See them at one of their 2 locations in Grove City or online at gcafcu.org. Member NCUA, Equal Housing and Equal Opportunity Lender.
Quench your thirst with Herman's Water. Sign up now for our unparalleled water delivery service and enjoy free delivery straight to your doorstep. Whether you need water for your home or office, Herman's delivers premium quality water that's crisp, refreshing, and pure. Make the smart choice today. Experience convenience and hydration like never before. Visit our website at hermanswater.com/free delivery to get started and never worry about running out of water again.
My car does more than take me from here to there, and I expect my insurance to do more too. That's why I chose my agent and Erie Insurance. They offer first accident forgiveness and the service I deserve at a price I can afford.
Your Erie agent in Hermitage is Reinhardt's Insurance. Get a quote at 724-342-2291.
Erie Insurance services are provided by one or more of the following insurers: Erie Insurance Company, Erie Insurance Property and Casualty Company, or Flagship City Insurance Company, home offices Erie, Pennsylvania, or Erie Insurance Company of New York, home offices Rochester, New York, an equal opportunity insurer.
The Fifth Quarter Show is brought to you by Reinhardt's Insurance. Insurance solutions to help you accomplish your goals. And now, proud sponsors of the Player of the Game.
Chatting with some of the Sharon fans. Turn that down. Derek Douglas's aunt, Amanda, I went to high school with her. So
okay.
She made the trip up from D.C. and
a lot to be proud of.
A lot to be proud of from Sharon. A great effort for the Tigers tonight, but unfortunately for Sharon, the mountain just got a little bit too big. It was a 21-point margin. Got within 6, but ultimately Berks Catholic winning at 67-58.
Yeah, I mean that's it. Again, there's going to be talk about the refs. There's going to be talk about a lot of things because nobody wants to see a great run like this come to an end. But when it's all said and done, this Berks Catholic team is just outstanding. Everything that's everything that you want to see in a great big-time high school basketball team that plays, like we talked about a lot in the pregame, other big-time teams. So, they beat Cathedral Prep. We all know in District 10 how good Cathedral Prep is, and this Berks Catholic team beat Cathedral Prep early in the year. So, a lot has changed in the last 2.5 months, certainly, but that's where you start with them. And great, absolutely fantastic season for the Tigers. And again, I talked to Derek Douglas on Tuesday, and he talked about kind of the motivation going into this past off season because of the way the playoffs went last year. They're not going to feel that way, going into next year. As they got all the way to the district final, played that great Cathedral Prep team in the final, beat 2 big-time District 7 teams in the first 2 rounds of states on their way, the state tournament on their way to this game, and again, it's never never fun to lose a game ever, but 67-58 to a team of this caliber is incredibly impressive.
Sharon a winner tonight, Berks Catholic a winner, 67-58. We're going to take a break. When we come back with a scoring recap. Don't forget, we also have the Reinhardt's Insurance Player of the Game and the Lock, Stock, and Barrel Sub of the Game here on Sports Radio 96.7.
Walls Without Walls Home-Based Services is seeking compassionate individuals who love to help others and who will nurture meaningful relationships with the clients we care for. Parents with school-age children, college students, retirees, or anyone seeking a role that fits around their life will find this opportunity especially rewarding. Visit stpaul's1867.org/join our team to apply for a companion or care partner position with St. Paul's Without Walls Home-Based Services. St. Paul's is an equal opportunity employer. Since 1925, the Shenango Valley has relied on one name for all their insurance needs, Mailer Insurance. Through generations of trust, Mailer Insurance protected families, homes, and businesses, providing security in uncertain times. From auto and home to life and business, Mailer Insurance got you covered. Call Mailer Insurance today at 724-962-5757 for a free consultation, or visit them at mailerinsurance.com. Mailer Insurance, trusted for generations. A Reinhardt's Agency Inc. affiliate.
Ready to hit the road with confidence? Mancino's Driving School is your go-to destination for top-notch driving education. Whether you're a teen or an adult, Mancino's experienced instructors ensure you're equipped with essential skills and safety tips. Offering flexible schedules and personalized lessons, Mancino's Driving School make learning to drive convenient and effective. Visit our website at mancinosdrivingschool.com to enroll today and begin your journey toward becoming a safe, independent driver.
Quench your thirst with Herman's Water. Sign up now for our unparalleled water delivery service and enjoy free delivery straight to your doorstep. Whether you need water for your home or office, Herman's delivers premium quality water that's crisp, refreshing, and pure. Make the smart choice today. Experience convenience and hydration like never before. Visit our website at hermanswater.com/free delivery to get started and never worry about running out of water again.
The Fifth Quarter Show is brought to you by Reinhardt's Insurance. Insurance solutions to help you accomplish your goals. And now, proud sponsors of the Player of the Game.
We will have the Reinhardt's Insurance Player of the Game and the Lock, Stock, and Barrel Sub of the Game coming up in our final segment as Berks Catholic defeats Sharon 67-58. Sharon tonight, 4 men in double figures. As we talked, Chris, that's usually a recipe for winning, but Berks Catholic had some pretty good balance as well. Derek Douglas, 17 points tonight, 4 twos, 3 threes for him, so he concludes his outstanding career, 1,267 career points, trailing only the Ethan Porterfield and Michael Archie, the all-time scoring list at Sharon High School.
Yeah, how about those other guys you just said?
One played in the NFL, one was a Division II All-American on some outstanding teams at Indiana University of Pennsylvania. But congratulations to Douglas. He was with 17 tonight. Also tonight, Levi Hailstock, 17 points, 2 twos, 4 threes, 1 of 2 at the line, 17 tonight for Hailstock in his final game, concluding a fabulous senior year. So Douglas finishes the year 508 points for the season. Hailstock at 495. When you're getting up close to, as we said the other night, when you're at 400, you've had a heck of a year.
Yeah.
Combine the two of them, be what, 508, 495. Pretty much about 1,000 between the two of them.
Yeah, not bad. An unbelievable run, for these guys. And we're
going to have more of the scoring recap, but right now we are going to bring in Sharon head coach Lewis Brown. You want to come on, Lou, for a minute? Yes. Appreciate it. Thanks a lot. Coach Brown joining us here in our postgame. A terrific effort tonight. I know when you're keeping score and the other team has more at the end than you do, it's disappointing, but your guys showed a lot of guts and a lot of heart and really acquitted themselves well for 32 minutes. Just a bit too much of a hold to overcome in that second half.
Yes, we got to a slow start. I don't know how many points we had at halftime, but it was way below our average. We got to a slow start, missed some shots. I thought our defense wasn't – the first half, that wasn't our style of defense. Nobody up, pressuring the ball. Guys kind of just relaxed, waiting back, no talking on screens. I was kind of a little disappointed in that first half. Some of the stuff we did in the first half was not stuff that we practiced. And we practiced switching screens off the ball, on the ball, and we didn't do that in the first half. But, I mean, it's disappointing, but I'm super proud of my guys. I didn't even talk too much about the game, but I'm super proud of my guys after that.
And certainly as well you should be. Chris, I know you have the –
I mean, to me, Coach, that like you can kind of almost like look at the way your guys played in that full court man in the fourth quarter as like a microcosm of the season. It feels kind of bitter right now because if we play like that for 32 minutes, it might have been different. But you guys are down 20 to a. Let's not forget how great this team is, right? This Berks Catholic team. You guys are down 20, and before you know it, that pressure, Hailstock gets some layups, Douglas hits some threes, Hailstock hits another 3. All of a sudden, you're down 7. You went from 20 down 7 on this team. I mean, again, you have to love that grit by your team, and it's why you're here.
Yeah. If I had to come up with a style for my coaching, that's it. Like I don't want my guys to ever quit and just fight, never quit, just fight. So I think that showed. They know at practice, even when they're tired, it's been a long day, long practice, not to quit, not to give up. And I think that goes. I hope that goes with them in life. So letting them know, teaching them not to ever give up or quit on things if they want to go get it.
Yeah. And speaking of moving on with life, these seniors, right, with you from the start. That fabulous, beginning of the season last year, and then all 3 of them kind of were like, we're not letting what happened at the end of last season happen again. You didn't. Here you are playing in late March Just talk a little bit about those three seniors.
Yeah, this being one of them, this is my guy, man. I'm proud of him. He's came a long way. He's proud of him. I love this kid. He's came a long way. Derek and Owen, they make my job a lot easier. Sometime in the offseason, he made it a little bit harder for me getting after him and coaching, but he adjusted as a young man, and he got a lot better at just being a young man. He got a lot better. He became more coachable for me. He learned how to, be a leader out there on the court.
Yeah.
But back-to-back 20-win seasons, I couldn't be more proud of my guys. That's not bad. That's not bad. And like you said, after last season, we all had that sour taste in our mouth, and it was like, we don't want that to happen again. We can't let that happen again. So, and they came to practice, and they showed it, and they proved it. They worked. They got better. So I'm super proud of these guys and the effort they gave this program, this community, and the energy they gave me and everything. I'm super proud of these guys.
I think, with the way you play in February, and then if you're lucky enough into March, has a lot to do with 1, coaching, 2, chemistry, 3, effort, and 4, maturity. And again, you guys had a great season last year, but you didn't love the way it ended, whereas this year, District 10 finals, 3 state playoff games, 2 wins. The difference was just that little bit of growth that your team had from a year ago to now.
Yes, I can't agree. I think that's what these guys growing together, them playing together so long, and them not wanting it to be over. No matter who we played, they just fought. In the last 2 games, the state playoff games we had, they just fought. They brought it to practice, and they got after each other. And I got after them, and they got after me, and staff got after each other. That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. I know some people probably look at our bench and say, "What's going on down there?" We all know what's going on. We get after each other. That's what it's about, and we love each other. So that's what's going to happen.
Coach Lewis Brown, congratulations on a great season. Thank you for everything to your seniors, to Levi, Derek, and Owen. We appreciate it. And by the same token, there's a lot to be excited about for the future of Sharon basketball too, isn't there?
Oh, yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot to be proud of and excited about for the future. We got a lot of it. A lot of young guys coming back. We got a lot of young guys coming up. So, and the main reason I think we are right here today is because of the offseason we had. We started in the summer, and we showed up all summer, all spring, all fall, and we worked. So I think that's why we are here today.
And those guys had great role models, including our Reinhardt's Insurance Player of the Game, Levi Hailstock. You want to come on for a second, Levi?
Yes, sir.
So, Levi, I know it's, not many teams win the last one. Usually either they win it all or they didn't make the playoffs. I mean, that's kind of how it goes in sports. But I know it's kind of early, but what's this year meant to you? I mean, individually, you've had a great year, but we heard Coach Brown talk about all those things that are more important than basketball stats in terms of how you grew and became instead of just a junior basketball player, a senior leader on a great team. What was that like for you?
It means a lot to me. Just like for myself, the mature, like he said, like everyone could tell me how I was my freshman year to now, and it's very different. Like I feel like he made me a better player and a better young man as a whole. But as the season went on, our team chemistry was just great. Like, if you see us together, we're laughing, we're joking the whole time. Like, we're never mad at each other. It was just great, and that's why I feel like got us this far.
And tonight, down big. I mean, and Berks Catholic is a great team. They might win the whole thing. It wouldn't surprise me if they did. You guys are down 20. There are a lot of teams that would have started thinking about, hey, what are we going to do this weekend, or what are we going to do this spring, or whatever. You guys did. You came back down 6. Kept battling, and made this a game to the very end. I mean, obviously, it says a lot about you guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, we didn't want it to be over. We still don't want it to be over, but when we seen it, we wasn't even looking at the score. I was saying, like, you look at the score, you're chopping it down, but we didn't really want to look at the score. We wanted to keep going, and we got down to 7, and they pulled away with it.
So our Reinhardt's Insurance Player of the Game, Levi Hailstock, congratulations on a great effort tonight, you and your teammates. A great playoff season, a great scholastic career at Sharon. We wish you all the best. I know Coach and I we've loved watching you play. And also, too, just from our standpoint, we don't get to watch every game. We get, depending, 4, 5, 6, 7 times a year. But I know just on our car rides and stuff, talking about things like, Levi Hailstock, all the things Coach Brown talked about, it's evident, and you should be very proud of it, and we wish you all the best.
Thank you.
Yeah, congrats, Levi. Great stuff.
Levi Hailstock, the Reinhardt's Insurance Player of the Game, joining us here after the Sharon Tigers, a valiant effort tonight. And Levi, as our Reinhardt's Insurance Player of the Game, he has received a customized T-shirt, courtesy of 2J's and a B Screen Printing and Gifts, located on East State Street in Hermitage. So congratulations to Levi Hailstock. He is tonight's Reinhardt's Insurance Player of the Game. 17 points for Levi Hailstock, which matches his season average. So we're in the middle of the scoring recap. What we'll do, we'll take our last break. We'll come back. We'll restart the scoring recap. We'll have our lock, stock, and barrel sub of the game. We'll get you an update on Kennedy Catholic and Bishop McCourt. And we'll wrap up things here from Huntingdon High School on Sports Radio 96.7.
Craving delicious snacks while making a difference? Discover the Tech Snack Box. This snack box offers a delightful mix of sweet and savory treats available for monthly, bi-monthly, quarterly subscriptions, or as a one-time purchase. Perfect for college students, it's a thoughtful gift for birthdays, graduations, or as a simple thank you. Convenient nationwide shipping available. Visit TechSnackBox.com. The Tech program is proudly offered by the Shenango Valley Urban League. Enjoy snacks and support a cause.
I just bought a used car.
As did I.
Mine has a slight dent in the driver's side door and a few other minor scratches, but hey, considering the deal I got, I can live with a few imperfections.
Well, I got the great price without the imperfections.
Whoa, there's no way that's used.
DK Auto LLC is a veteran-owned and operated used car dealership in Grove City. And with DK Auto's attention to detail, were it not for the title, you'd swear you're driving new. See the amazing selections at DKAutoLLCPA.com.
Stay warm this winter with a checking account at Grove City Area Federal Credit Union. At the Grove City Area Federal Credit Union, you get a free checking account, which offers no minimum balance, no monthly service fees, and bank anytime, anywhere on your favorite device. Download the Grove City Area Federal Credit Union mobile app, which offers you 24/7 account access and remote deposit. See them at one of their 2 locations in Grove City or online at gcafcu.org. Member NCUA, Equal Housing and Equal Opportunity Lender.
The Fifth Quarter Show is brought to you by Reinhardt's Insurance. Insurance solutions to help you accomplish your goals. And now, proud sponsors of the Player of the Game.
And we are back here one final time as they start to tear down the gym here at Huntingdon Area High School. We really appreciate all the everybody here at Huntingdon for this is a great setup here. The view, everything, the vantage point, all the technological, all the tech stuff as well. Want to get get everybody's get the names here. David Myers and. Athletic director here as well, Matt Young.
Yeah.
Thanks to everybody here.
Yeah, see you, Coach.
Yeah, so thanks to Matt, thanks to David, thanks to everybody here at Huntingdon for this great setup for what was an entertaining basketball game, ultimately won by Berks Catholic 67-58. Quickly, the scoring recap. Derek Douglas, 17 for Sharon, 4 twos, 3 threes. Levi Hailstock, 2 twos, 4 threes, 1 of 2 at the line for 17. Cedric Boyd, 3 field goals, 4 of 6 at the line for 10. Owen Schenker, 1-2, 2 threes, 2 for 2 at the line. He had 10. Jafir Lampkins, a basket for 2. Salim Smith off the bench, a basket for 2. Antoine Williams, Ethan Englemore played, did not score. For Sharon, 12 twos, 9 threes, 7 of 10 at the line, 58 points. For Berks Catholic, Kingston McCoy leading the way with 23 points, the BCIAA Player of the Year. He came in averaging 21.5, and Sharon made him work.
They did.
But I think it's also a testament to his level of excellence and his unselfishness that he was such a huge factor and scored 23 in spite of having to really work for it.
He does everything this team needs him to do, right? They really just needed him to be calm and cool and break the press at the end of the game, and he did it. He scored some big baskets, and, it was like kind of an uneven 23, but, he was clearly he was the man for that Berks Catholic team.
5 twos, 2 3, 7 of 7 at the line, and all the free throws in the fourth quarter. He finishes with 23 and now 1,015 points in his career as well. So congrats to him on that milestone. Carmelo Harper, the freshman off the bench, 4 twos, 3 threes for a career high 17 points. What a difference he was tonight.
Oof. Yeah, he was just so smooth. He's got an absolutely rocket of a first step. Gets to the basket, he scores. What he was the recipient of tonight was a lot of McCoy penetrate and dish out to him, and he knocked those shots down. And, he's a really impressive freshman. We're going to hear a lot more about him across the Commonwealth.
Harper was 17. Zach Susky, another, we've just been watching him play. This is classic Zach Susky, 13 points tonight, 6 twos, 1 of 1 at the line for 13. Yeah. Jackson Kozik, 4 field goals for 8. Brady Altamar, 1 3, 1 of 2 at the line for 4. And Johnny Gisa, 1 field goal for 2 points. Berks Catholic 22s, 6 threes, 9 of 10 at the line, 67 points. Sharon led early 6-2, but Berks Catholic led 16-8 after 1, 29-18 at the break. Berks Catholic opened up a sizable lead in the third quarter, getting it to 50-29. Baskets by Schenker and Hailstock made it 50-33 at the quarter break. Sharon got to within 6 late, 61-55, but Berks Catholic able to salt away the win, 67-58. The Saints, 24-5, they'll play Cathedral Prep or North Catholic in the semifinals next Friday. That game was a 7 o'clock tip. Sharon concludes the season at 20-9. We gave you the Reinhardt's Insurance Player of the Game. That was Levi Hailstock. And now for our Lock, Stock, and Barrel Sub of the Game, brought to you by Lock, Stock, and Barrel in Sharpsville. Tonight we recognize Sharon's Salim Smith, 6'2 sophomore, 1 field goal for 2 points, but his defense and his play, his energy, man, what a luxury to have a guy like that to come in off the bench.
We talked about McCoy knowing what his team needed from him tonight, and that's what Smith's done certainly throughout these playoffs is they need somebody to guard the other team's best player. They need somebody to get every 50-50 loose ball. They need energy. They need all those things, and they certainly got that from number 10, Salim Smith.
Salim Smith is the Lock, Stock, and Barrel Sub of the Game. He'll be entered once again into the Lock, Stock, and Barrel Sub of the Year competition. And at the end of the season, which unfortunately is now, we will name one of our Lock, Stock, and Barrel Subs of the Game as the Lock, Stock, and Barrel Sub of the Year. So congratulations to Sharon Salim Smith, the Lock, Stock, and Barrel Sub of the Game. Our post-game awards, as always, are powered by Landmark Information Services. Once again, your final, Berks Catholic 67, Sharon 58. Chris, our game on News Talk 790 WPIC is also gone final. And I remember Pat Summerall saying this when I was a young boy watching the 49ers and New York Giants play at Candlestick Park. There will be no three-peat.
There will be no three-peat. Yeah, a game you and I covered last year, right?
I've covered it the last 2 years, yes.
Norwin, down at Norwin, Kennedy versus McCourt. This year, McCourt able to stop Kennedy in that third round as McCourt defeats Kennedy 47-43. So, yeah, there will be no three-peat, and that's it for Mercer County, right?
Yes,
so,
this is it. So, but congrats to Kennedy on an outstanding run this year, and for the seniors, the 4-year run that they've had. Certainly, Lake Fields over 2,000 points. Yeah. Madison Flegger, what a great breakout senior year she had. I believe Lachlan Shimrack is a senior as well. Monique Vincent, of course, preseason injury kept her out of action. But congrats to Kennedy on a great season, as well as to the Sharon Tigers, who concluded a fine season tonight here at Huntington. Once again, we want to thank our video sponsors tonight, Sharon American Legion Post 299. The Sharon American Legion Post 299, proud supporters of the Sharon Tigers and our community. So thanks to the American Legion Post, as well as to the Hudson Companies. Hudson Companies, building your vision brick by brick. Trust them with your general construction, real estate development, or real estate investment. Visit them, hudsoncompanies.net. So we thank them for their video sponsorship tonight. Thanks to all of our great sponsors throughout the season. And Chris, I wasn't sure if we'd get to work together again last Saturday. We did an Elwood City Mercer game. So I got to kind of give a little bit of a benediction. But now we do know that we are done tonight. But, disappointing that Sharon came up short tonight. But a great way for us to finish our broadcast season. Another fun winter, a fast winter, a lot of great memories, and always fun calling the games, and even more fun doing it with you.
Yeah, thanks, Briggs. Yeah, really well said. I agree. A lot of fun calling games with you, and we had just a terrific batch of games this year, and got a bunch of great District 10 playoff games, and then got to work 3 rounds into the state tournament. So thank you for all the things you do for me as your partner, and all the things you do for the local sports area, and great working with you as always, partner.
We want to thank the folks here at Huntington again, Matt Young, David Blair, everybody here at Huntington for the terrific setup. We really appreciate it. For all the technical help, everything was fabulous here. Thank you very much. Art Shannon, speaking of fabulous, another outstanding job back there. Thank you, Art, for all of your work all year long. Always great to work with Art, as well as Aaron Biro producing our games. Thanks to Bob Greenberg, our sports director and sales manager. Bob does all the work Monday through Friday to make these broadcasts possible. Thanks to him, as well as Mark Slazak, his regular partner. We appreciate everything that they do. All the folks over in Youngstown are our engineer, Ben Slagle, Bill Kelly, who's the market manager. There are a number of other people involved with some of the technical aspects. So we thank them because it's we do this and it's easy for us to show up because of all the work that everybody else does. during the week. So thanks to everybody over at the Youngstown Radio Center as well. For Art, Shannon back in the studio, and my partner, the old left-hander, Chris Burtch. We'll get rested up. Maybe we'll be back calling some baseball or softball in a couple of months.
Yeah, sounds great.
Get your pitch count up.
All right.
But for Chris Burtch, this is Ryan Briggs saying good night from Huntingdon Area High School, where tonight Sharon concludes its season with a 67-58 loss to Berks Catholic in the Class 4A state quarterfinals. You've been listening to Sports Radio 96.7 and watching on Sports Radio 96.7 Facebook Live. Have a great night and a great weekend, everybody.
You've been listening to High School Basketball. Tonight's game has been brought to you by
The Reinhardt's Agency, Lock, Stock, and Barrel, Shell Restoration, Warner's Homes and Improvements, St. Paul's in Greenville, Grove City Area Federal Credit Union, Attorney Bill Motor. UPMC is Mercer and Lawrence County's local choice for advanced orthopedic care to get you on your feet faster. Mercer County State Bank, Mancino's Driving School, Herman's Water, Vay's Pub and Grill, Hermitage Rotary Club. If you're struggling with prescription opioids, there is hope. Mailer Insurance, trusted for generations. Minuteman Press and One Stop Mail. DK Auto LLC in Grove City. And the Cash Dollar team at Confluence Financial Partners. Honoring our past, expanding our future. Please thank this great group